Let me turn off my ringer. Welcome everyone. How are you guys doing today? Happy Memorial Day to my neighbors across the pond. I
Thank
hope you
you.
guys are being safe and have lots of fun for me and you. And just send all the goodies for me to eat over here. Okay, just send them over.
Yeah, which pond are you talking about though? Because we are not a
Well,
Niagara Falls. We are
you're my
calling
neighbor
Niagara Falls.
across the pond. You know, over Niagara Falls, we just drive
So
over,
Niagara Falls is
or
not a
ditch,
pond. Our neighbor
or
from the
over
falls.
by, and then there is is it Whitewater?
Yeah,
There's a section. There's another bridge that we have to go through,
okay.
and Detroit. I think it's so far. I know three
I
that
hear
we
you. I
can
hear
go
you.
across. Yeah, so far. But
I
I think
remember.
there's many. Yeah.
I
Welcome
remember.
everybody. How are you guys
Welcome,
doing
welcome.
today?
Happy Memorial Day to everybody. I remember one time we took the Amtrak train from New York City to Montreal.
Mm.
12 hours. At some of the time, the guys were joking that we could actually run beside the train and run faster than the train, how slow the train was going. It took us 12 hours from New York to Montreal. And oh my God, trust me. Yeah, that was an experience, a real experience. Anyway, I'm going to start again with the word.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, strength grows in the moment when you think you can't go on, but you keep going anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do
Mm-hmm.
not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. May today bring you clarity, peace, and the strength to keep moving forward one step at a time.
Amen. Thank you. I like that word.
So, yeah.
Thank you, darling. Welcome, Annette.
Hey, Annette. Well, she's across the pond. Annette is
Good,
across the pond. So,
good evening,
welcome.
everyone.
Good
Good
evening,
evening. Good
Annette.
evening. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Charmaine, we had the hottest day so
really?
far. Charmaine, you don't seem to believe me. It was
What was this?
33,
Oh, come on,
33 today.
Annette. Come on, please. Don't
Charmaine,
get
I
my
was
hopes up
out.
and then you shattered it.
No,
33 is cold. To my start, it's
no.
really, really cold.
Listen, for London,
Very
for the
cold.
UK, that was hot.
Oh my
Hi, hi,
God.
Sharon. How are you? You
Hi,
good?
darling.
Hi,
That's not
chat. How are
nice.
you all doing? How are
That's
you
not
all doing?
nice. That's not nice.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is
Well,
not
I'm here. I'm here.
yeah.
Nice to be
Well,
back.
I'm not going to be here all day. Today's Monday, and you know my Monday routine. So I'm going to jump
Mm,
off maybe in another hour or so. But there are a
okay.
few things I would like to talk about actually.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the first one is the Denisha-Anthony saga.
Mm,
Because nobody remembered Denisha actually.
mm-hmm.
Nobody remembers the Denisha. When Honeypot em- employed Denisha to be her assistant, she actually warned her then about the kind of environment she has and the kind of because remember they used to go she and Momo used to go to dancing before and it was always some drama with this other girl in the parking lot. Remember there was always some drama between Momo and Denisha and this other little one that used to come, and there was this I think it was I don't remember the other girl name, but I think they it had to do something to do with Karas, and they were always in the parking lot going at it. And when she asked Onipat for that opportunity, Onipat warned her about all of that. And she said no, she really need the job and she wanted to change the environment that she was working. And so Onipat gave her the opportunity. I don't want to stay long, but I also want to point out that she was the one who tell Momo. Remember when Rafi and Momo, when they discovered that Ralphie have that money, And she
Mm-hmm.
was the one who encouraged Momo to run up Ralphie pockets. And she
Yep.
was the one who lied about her birthday and got a whole day shopping spree in a very expensive mall from Rafi because she lied about her birthday. Sade was the one who found out on IG that that was not her real birthday. It was just a lie to get Rafi to spend money. She was also the one who was with Karis, and Karis used to give her very expensive gifts. And I don't know what when the relationship sour, she threatened his life. She told him that he did not know who she was, but if he messed with her, he would find out. So Anthony, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry to say that this girl, you start, this girl is going to be your biggest karma. It's not going to be a Shayla. It's not going to be even the 50% that you're refusing to give and to give Amber. She is going to be your karma because when you think you're going to be able to get rid of her, heh, no. She knows that you have that money. You will not be able to get rid of her if you get yourself embedded with her. And that's all I
Mm.
have to say.
Wow. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I remember
Mhm.
Denisha, little plaything, isn't she? It's really interesting how the writers are depicting Anthony. Recently got massively checked by Iman, and now today he's there flirting with Denisha, and it's gonna be interesting how they play this out. I don't know. Maybe they don't know what to do with the Daltons, so now they're just throwing anything at it. But with Anthony, well, we're just gonna have to wait and see what he does. I don't know. I don't know why I keep laughing about it, but he might be in a bit of trouble with this girl because yeah, she's not a nice piece of work, is she? So we'll just have to see, isn't it? But
Mhm.
hold on, as what is it? Terry Ann says, hold on, buttercups or
Buttercup.
something.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Yeah, buckle up. Yeah.
Oh, God. Sharon,
But
don't please.
he's kind of desperate though. You know, he's quite dry, so he needs maybe he's just looking a little bit of watering himself because it's been such a while for Anthony. So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Something just came to my mind. Maybe this is how they're going to put back the Daltons together because when he start, I wonder if he's going to take her up to the lake house to
Oh dear.
hide because I don't think he's going to come public. But when something happens and he wants to break it off, that's when she's going to threaten him and that's when she's going to start blackmailing him. And
Oh
he might
dear.
end up paying her a lot of money to get rid of her. And that's when he's going to maybe realize that what he had at home was the best thing for him. And so maybe that's how they're going to patch the Dalton back together because he's going to go cheating with this girl. Amber's cheating with Dave. So they're both going to have dirt. So they'll have to give them both a clean slate. So they will be compelled to forgive each other in that moment. So maybe that's what they're trying to bring.
Mm,
Because, yeah, I'm just thinking that's the direction they're going.
yeah. Why can't Anthony just take it easy? I mean, we know Amber, she decided to just go full ho ha with Dave, but you know, I don't know. Just have to wait and see. I think I'm coming now. I'm just neutral now. Whatever happens, happens because they keep
Exactly. Let me say, stay out of married people business.
because they keep swinging the pendulum. One minute it's one way, next minute it's another way. You just don't know what to expect next, really. Yeah,
First they put him with Delicia. Now they putting him with what Denisha.
yeah,
Mm.
He was just at Shayla the other day talking about marriage. He
Mm-hmm.
was saying that I am serious about, and I'm glad you told Amber about the flowers because now Amber knows how serious I am about you. He was
Mm-hmm.
puffing out his chest with Iman, talking about, are you going to marry her? And
Mm-hmm.
today he's behind Elisa, licking, like lapping his tongue like a dog. He was like,
Really?
he's
I didn't even look at. I have to look at it.
no,
come
because
I
on,
he's
didn't,
what is
I
honestly,
mean,
wrong?
guys, I didn't even look at it.
yeah, I
I
think
saw
he's
it
desperate.
and I didn't even look at it because when I saw that nonsense, I says that is just a place filler. They have this boy telling his wife that God speak to me. I wonder which God didn't speak to. I must say Satan. God did not speak to. I must that.
I don't know, which, like I said, really, I'm definitely staying on team neutral now. That's where my stand is
Team-
now.
I am
Yeah.
on
That's why
team
I say
neutral
still the
too.
hard people business.
I'm on team neutral too, but I'm here for the ride because I know if he gets with this girl, she's going to serve it to him. And he's going to be saying, oh my God, he did not know this kind of woman. You think Chantal did him bad? You think Chantal, who gave him a baby and said it was his, actually did him real bad? Denisha did not want to get with Wayne brother because Wayne brother really liked her.
Yeah.
He did not have the kind of money that she wants in a man. Karis was different because she thought Karis had the money. And Karis
Mm,
was showing that he had some money because he was spending on her. He was giving her all sort of stuff, taking her some all buying all sort of expensive gift for her.
mm,
So yes. So Denisha, you hear what she said to Honeypot today? That has that made their thing don't have anything to do with me. She did not even tell that Honeypot that
yeah.
she gave him her number. She
Yeah.
didn't say that. But you
Yeah.
know something else that's going to happen?
Hmm.
If Honeypot discover that she's messing with Anthony, Honeypot is going to tell Sheila, and Honeypot is going to fire her because Honeypot don't like Anthony, and I don't think
Yes.
Honeypot want Anthony to come to be part of her business. So it's going to be a lot of drama stemming from all of this. A lot of drama.
Okay. Well, let's hold on then.
Mm.
Let's hold on. Okay. What's anything interesting in the chat? We-
Okay, let me see. Okay, let me just do my roll call. Me just letting you guys do your combo. Okay,
Mhm.
so we have Antoinette in the house. She says, please like, share, and subscribe. And Antoinette says, please respect everyone comments. Thank you. That's awesome, Antoinette. And then Eros says, hello, Sharon. I'm the first to hit the like button. Please subscribe to Sharon underscore Rika Review and you will be blessed. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Eros. That is so wonderful. Suzette says, hello, Suzette. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. Hope you enjoy your day. Sarita says, I. And Goddess says, good evening, Sharon and chat. Good evening, my darling. Goddess says, please click the like button. Please check in, hit the like button. Thanks. And Suzette says, hi, Suzette, darling, welcome in. She's an I Goddess, Sarita, Errol, and Antoinette. And Charmaine says, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Suzette says, hi, Charmaine, Sharon. I wish you guys the same thing too.
Hello,
And
hello,
Nancy
hello.
says, welcome. Nancy, hello. Nancy says, welcome. Hello. Sign the paper, Anthony. Me know you mean Nancy. Miss get your point. That is so awesome. I wish you would too, Nancy. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore Rica Review. And Nancy is in the house, and we have okay, going down. Good evening, Sharon and Charmaine and chat. Goddess is saying, and Suzette says, welcome. Nancy, that's probably what he needs to do at this point. Definitely, that's what he needs to do. Welcome in, Margaret. How are you? She's saying hi to everyone. Dion is in the house. Hi, beautiful. How are you doing? Good evening, ladies and chat. Eros says, hello, Susan. How was your day? All right, so you guys are greetings. Alia is in the house. So, hi, beautiful. Welcome in. I'm enjoying Memorial Day weekend in Chicago, and I've eaten so much good food. We'll be on the trip tomorrow. That's awesome. So where's mine? I'm waiting for my dish. I'm waiting for Charmaine to send me mine. I don't see
No,
anything
no, it's not ready
ready
yet. It's being cooked. It's being cooked.
yet.
Jerk chicken and
and,
something with pork.
and
So.
okay, sorry there, Charmaine. Then Sabrina says hello. And Suzette is saying hi. Oh, Alia says I am in Naperville. And so, Sabrina said it's starting to warm up today. Today was actually nice. Yesterday was freezing and raining, even this
Really?
morning. Yeah. And Diana is saying hello to everyone. Welcome in, Marian West. How you going? Good afternoon, Sharon, Sharman, Annette, and chat family. You're welcome in. Nancy says, Danita and Momo is a scammer. Oh, she mean Denisha. Okay. Thank you, darling. And Alia says, someone get Anthony some bread and water. The man is starving for attention. Exactly, Alia. You know what I think to Alia? He is so backed up. Everything is gonna be God said to him right now. And Marian said, Goddess. Nancy says, Denisha is going to clean Anthony out. She should. And it says, good evening, chat. I hope everyone is doing well. She give you a lovely art. And Nancy says, Denisha played too many games. And good Goddess London says, Sabrina, good evening. Nancy says, I been watched since day one. Okay, I start watching still day one. Hi, Sabrina, Marianne. Humphreys in the house. Welcome, darling. Says, hi, Charmaine and Sharon. Nancy says, Denisha will get Anthony Packet, which she should. And Marianne West says, Suzette. Dolly says, Evelyn. Sharon underscore Rico review and chat. Welcome in, my darlings. And Nancy says, Karis is deleted now. Yeah, but maybe they will bring him back. Remember, says Ty was deleted. I know they bring him back. So anything
They're
is
not
possible.
going to bring him back. No, I don't think they're going to bring him back.
Okay, Denisha is going to get hers. Humphrey, good evening. She's going to clean out Anthony. Okay, so we have Dolly in the house also. I'm just making sure I get everybody. That's here. Dolly, notice the type of woman Anthony is showing interest in. Yes, all the BBL woman we notice in my show. And Sabrina says Anthony can't date her publicly.
He can, but
Robert.
they're going to be hiding, just like Amber's hiding Dave. He's going to be hiding her.
Anthony needs to take his time. Dalton needs a divorce. Give Anthony more woman. Or move on. And Goddess is saying, Marianne says, but that mean Amber will have to want to go back to Anthony. Yes, Marianne, it looks so. Right now, Marianne and Sabrina is also staying neutral. That's why we say still that that's why I made mention to you guys a few days ago. We're going to still that married people business. We're only gonna comment on what we're seeing. Yes, Nancy, he definitely need to sign that paper. Sherita says, I think Amber is missing. Team neutral. Goddess says, Anthony shut him and shut him down, of course. Yes, Dion says, Denisha is a scammer. Definitely Dion. And is that error? Error says, Dave is going to be another nightmare for Amber. So both of them have a nightmare, Denisha and David. And then Marian says, Anthony will try to sneak like he did with Shayla for the excitement. Definitely, Marian.
He told her that much. He told her that much. He said that it's going to be between the two of us. So what somebody don't know, somebody don't know. So it's just going to be you and I knowing. So yeah, he said it already.
Okay, and the goddess says Anthony was licking his lips thirsty. I really have to look at that skit. Nancy Tamara says no. Denisha, Alia said Denisha should date Anthony to show Shayla Anthony is not serious about her. And Shayla already know that he's not serious about her. I hope so, then Alia. But you know what? I like that. He should date her. Great idea, Alia. Nancy says Denisha will make him broke. Dolly says, what does Delicia, Shayla have in common? They like men with money. Yes,
yeah.
Definitely. Yep. And Marianne says, I saw Kian Facebook. She said people were asking Asha she was and she's back. She'll pull up at the restaurant. She says they're filming today. Who is Keisha?
No, Keisha.
Okay, Keisha. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Goddess says Wayne brother was so funny, but she didn't want him. Yes. And Vivian says, stop saying God is not the author of confusion. Vivian says, hello, Vivian. Welcome in. So nice to have you in. Welcome to our chat, family. And Era says, Anthony's not signing any 50% to Amber. She should go to Dave for the 50 because Dave is getting the pum-pum from Amber every night. And Goddess says, Shayla doesn't like Denisha at all. Honeypot moving in with Shayla. Really? I didn't know, Keisha.
Yeah, she just tell her to move in with her.
Ooh. Oh,
Okay.
People, listen, nobody's going to know about Denisha and Anthony because Anthony is going to be sneaking with her. He'll maybe take her to the lake house or something. But anytime she start to ask for money and money and money, because Momo, if Momo catch wind off, because Momo is messy and Momo and Denisha are still best friends. And if
mm,
find out about Anthony and that Anthony's rich, that's where it's going to be a problem because Momo is going to be telling Denisha, let him buy you this, let him buy you that. And when Anthony realized that all Denisha want is money, he's going to leave. Or he's going to
okay,
maybe
hold
have
on. Sorry, the wall that a little. Antoinette says we need to talk about Angelina and Brody's skit.
Oh
that,
yes, that's
That's
getting
a good one.
interesting.
All right, I'll get that up next, but I'm gonna show I already have Ben and Danielle, then we'll pull up that one, all right? Okay, go ahead, Charmaine. Sorry to cut you off.
no. I was just saying, believe me, Anthony is going to suffer another incident, whether it's stress or whether it's a heart attack, because when he realizes who this girl is, and this girl is not going to leave him alone, and he's going to maybe want to leave her alone, and she is going to threaten and blackmail him, he's going to suffer something. Believe me, either he's going to lose a lot of money because of her or something, but it's not going to end well for him.
Well, it's a gonna be Fiend fault, right?
Of
Just
course,
like
it's going to be
whatever
his
he
fault.
does will fall on him, just like what Amber doing falling on her. So we're not going to lose any sleep over either one of them.
Oh
And
no.
I love this statement. Sorry, dear Annette. I love this statement. Each person is entitled to their own opinion, which make the chat more interesting.
Yes,
And
Oh
yes.
that's
yeah, definitely.
absolutely correct. I love that, Dolly. So let me just give a shout out for that. All right.
Mariam, please, it cannot get worse than diesel. I'm going to get worse than diesel. Oh my God.
Okay. Interesting what you're
Mm.
saying.
All right. So let me see, where were we? Did I Charmaine? Oh, you read that already, Charm?
What?
That suggests to you.
Say, Sharon, I'm not moved by Denisha. Remember, Brittany investigated Anthony and she said that Anthony is well connected. I don't, she will be able to do anything to Anthony. I'm not saying she's going to do anything to Anthony, but Anthony is a private person. He said that.
Yeah, he did today.
He might have connections, but he also has respected business partner. And Anthony's not going to want to come out in a mess like that, where his life is being threatened or this girl is blackmailing him with other people. You think the Shayla thing will be bad if this girl tried to suck the blood out of Anthony and she started to blackmail him and she said she's going to go public with whatever they were doing if they start to do anything? That is where all of that is going to come bad for him because he's a private person and he does not like the scandal. Why you think he's trying to he's pitting Shayla and Amber against each other right now? You think it's because of Iman, he wants to break Shayla and Iman up? No,
Mm.
he wants to break Shayla and Amber up because remember when they were at each other's throat and that
Mm,
whole Wayne thing when Wayne had to fire both of them because of when they were getting into it about the music business.
Yeah.
Any intention. Anthony don't want them on that podcast.
no,
And
he doesn't.
want them on that podcast, and the only way he can do it is to pit them together. And they will start fighting again. And Wayne will say, no, you can't have that on the podcast. So he's going to get rid of both of them. So
Mm,
Anthony Dirt will be stay. Anthony Dirt will not be dig. Nobody will dig up Anthony Dirt. It will just stay
yeah.
there. And
It,
that is why he's doing it. It's nothing to do with Iman or he wants to get back with Shayla. He just wants Shayla and Amber to go at it again.
can I just add something? Do you
Mm-hmm.
remember when uh Amber was having a go at Anthony because of the flowers that he sent to Shayla?
Yeah.
Amber said, I know you, like she implied, I know you got like more than some
Yeah, you have
another
somebody
girlfriend.
else.
So
Yeah.
this may be where Denisha comes in. You know, Sharon, you always talk about these golden nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe this is where Denisha will come in and be the thorn in his side as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And I can't wait for it to happen to such an it couldn't happen to a nicer people, me tell you.
But what's
He
the thing
deserve
about
it.
they always make him what's the word now? I'm trying to be I want to be kind-ish. They make Anthony's not is it simple or just so I don't know.
Dumb. I
Yeah,
will say it for you. Dumb, ridiculous,
because
ugly.
Exactly.
this man
Exactly.
this man is supposed to be a businessman and got so much money, but when it comes to relationship, he is as soft as a boiled
What did
egg.
Wayne said to him today when he said about her spirit? And Wayne said her spirit. What do
Yeah,
you know about her spirit? If you want to go whatever to with her, do that, but don't talk about her spirit because Wayne know right now he's talking about something that he does not know anything about. He told Alicia the same thing that she's a good person, and Alicia was knocking boots with Shayla man at the time. So I don't know. He always read people wrong. And then when he gets into them, he realized that that's not who he thought the person was because he started talking about her spirit. You talk to somebody for 10 minutes and you know what her spirit is. She has good spirit. Come on. That makes no sense.
yeah, definitely not. But we shall see where this takes us for the whole of the summer and probably
Mhm.
next year as well.
Exactly.
Oh my word. Yeah.
Yes, Marian, that's what Wayne says. Wayne said, just say you like her. You're not good at judging spirits, which is not lying. Tell him that. So just say you like her. Don't talk about her spirit and oh, she has a son. His name is Kai, and I have a son and
Which
I
one of them is like that? Which one is the second one? Maybe I'll just put away Danielle's skit when I have ready for the audience and
oh
just
bring
put
up
up that
Daniel's
one.
skit because that's a good skit as well.
All right. Guys, I'm gonna play and thank you guys. Thank you for everyone coming in. I appreciate you. All right, guys. So as everyone says, we're gonna take a look at Danielle and Ben.
Opportunity to choose us and our marriage or work and money. He gave you an opportunity to choose us and our marriage or work and money.
It wasn't like that.
That's exactly what it was like.
Danielle, I had to take that call.
And you don't have to do anything. You get to choose. You get to choose what you do, and you chose wrong.
Danielle, you don't even know what that call was about.
You said that you were going to meet me at church. Instead, I come home and I see you lazing around, watching sports. You have takeout. It's like you're some bigger version of Bobby. I mean, you said you were going to meet me there.
Danielle, by the time I finished the call, church was already over. You're on your way back. So there was just no point.
No point. Ben, we don't have to go to the same mass. We don't have to go to the same church. We don't have to be in the same religion. But you need God in your life, and we need God in our marriage.
I hear you, and I'm sorry.
You know, I'm getting...
Do you think he is sorry?
No, because he can't face God right now because he's lying.
Exactly.
Most definitely, yeah. Boy, these men, their mouths is just full of lies. No one can tell the truth.
I hope him and Anthony link up today because Anthony's so excited about this girl. So I know Anthony might be on his way to link up with him so that they can go out and have a talk about. And then he's going to tell Anthony, maybe he's the one going to set Anthony straight and said, Anthony, you don't want to do that until you are divorced.
What was the question I was going to ask the audience? Do you believe Ben is lying?
Yes, he's lying. Lying about what?
lying about the business. He chooses not to go because he can't
No,
face
he did
that.
get the call. He did actually got a call, and he was talking to whoever and whatever it was. But he told her that you'd meet her there. So he
Okay.
actually did get a call.
Okay. So do you believe Ben can't face God?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's ready because he's still holding secrets from
Mm-hmm.
his wife. And maybe if he goes to church, that is something he might have to come to terms with, and he might have to
Mm-hmm.
tell her all the whatever the secrets are, to tell her the truth.
Exactly.
And that is going to be something else because he swore to God yesterday.
Oh yeah, we saw
Swore
that.
to God yesterday that he did not have anything else. So maybe that is one
Mm.
of the reasons he was glad he did not have to go. Because I mean, it's not a good thing swearing to God about something and then you are so wrong about it.
Yeah.
Mm. I think they really take, God so lightly in the skits. I mean,
Yes,
all of
Yeah.
them,
yes, they
all
do.
of them, and they shouldn't, just leave God out of your craziness. Do whatever you're doing, but leave God right out of it.
Yeah. He's not able to face God yet. So he was glad for the opportunity to get that call. He did get the
Mm.
call and it was a
Yeah,
genuine call. It was a real call. But I
yeah.
guess he was so happy to say I don't have to go to church. And then we are going to see again when something else arises when he's supposed to go to church. I mean, they go to church every day. I think they're Catholic, so they
Okay.
can go to church every day. They have mass every day or sometime. So yeah, but
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
they yeah, I think Danielle is going to get to a point where she's going to just tell Ben that listen, I'm over it.
Yeah.
I think
She
because they're
should. She should.
constantly pushing their wives. I'm gonna sorry, chat to talk about the Daltons again. They're constantly pushing their wives away from themselves. That's the thing
Mhm.
they don't seem to get. So Ben, Anthony, you keep on lying. Amber and Daniel don't like that. So when are you both gonna get it together? It's becoming kind of tedious now, But as I said, Team Neutral. That's my new name now. Team Neutral. Oh.
Okay. Thank you guys for that. All right. So Eros, I think you guys read that. We just come down here to the bottom. So let me see here. Tina is laughing exactly. Anthony is going to have a big heart attack. Yes, I'd love for him to have that for real. And then he can get to go to his maker. And then the maker can tell him what he's doing is
He's going to get
unacceptable.
he's going to get another message because right now he got one. When he was in the hospital, he got one this morning on Wayne steps because now that my son name is Sky and her son name is Sky, maybe God is telling me something. So
Mm-hmm.
that's another message that he's getting from God because we both have kids who their names are Kai.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
So when is he going to get the third message? They said the 3 times is the charm. So he might
Mm.
actually get a third message.
All right. And I agree, Shami Nancy is saying, and it's gonna be a worse than these. And good evening, Precious. Welcome in, Precious. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Tina. Goddess says, good evening. Okay, be respectful to others. All right, thank you. And please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore Rica Review. Thank you, darling. And Anthony needs love too. Yes, he does need love. He definitely need love too. But he asked someone in my chat, right, asked me a question.
Mm.
I think it was Christopher asked me a question, right? And about Anthony, that he went to God and whatever. So I was saying that he needs, he's a young Christian. Him just found God, right? And I was here telling when he get the spiritual advice, like a guidance, he need guidance. Him alone can't
Mm.
the situation. If he really wants his wife, he should fight for her. But I do not think Anthony, honestly, what I'm seeing right now, how I'm observing Anthony, it's like him don't care. So he's all over the place. First he wants Shayla. Oh, I see whatever. We all know the nonsense. I won't even go over it. But now he's seeing what do you call it there? Denisha.
Delicia. Delicia.
Then Denisha.
Denisha,
Yeah.
Denisha.
Denisha.
First
Sorry,
it was
Denisha.
Delicia. You remember the
Denisha.
day when she was exercising? Delicia was
Oh
exercising.
yeah.
Anthony was there inviting her to have smoothie and
Yeah.
inviting himself over to her house warming or whatever. And now he sees somebody else. They're all false looking. You realize that these girls
Yeah, they
are
are.
all false looking. There's
Hmm.
nothing really natural about them. They look false. When you look at them,
Anyway, we're not going to talk about that part
so
of them. They are
no,
all
no,
the
I'm just
BB.
saying those are the those are the girls that Anthony is attracted to, not love. He is not in love with these girls. He's just attracted to them because those are the kind of girls that he used to meet when he used to go to Magic City.
Mm.
Those are the kind of girls that
Okay.
were at Magic City. So those are the girls that he's always attracted to. He's not in love with these girls. He's just attracted to them.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think he did love, and probably deep down still loves Amber because she's like more natural looking in comparison to the other women that he's got in his life. Well, potentially, yeah. But yeah, we shall see. Anthony needs love too. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does need love too
Yeah.
at the end of the day. And he's backed up, so he needs it like yesterday. You know what I mean?
I don't know if he's backed up. He has a fist.
Well, he's
But that,
backed up.
He has a fist. And when
He's
Amber
fully
slapped
backed
him,
up.
and I know when Amber slapped him the other day, he used that fist because he was so turned on. So he has a fist.
All right.
He has a fist.
My God, you know your nephew using fist. My goodness, that's not a good thing.
yeah, it's well, he'll stay faithful if he just uses his hands.
I
Exactly.
know.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna hear the rest of the conversation with Ben and his wife here.
I'm getting really sick of hearing I'm sorry. I told you that I would try. I told you I would go to therapy. You told me you would go to church. I only see one of us trying to commit to those things in order to move forward with the vision we want. I need you. I need you to hear God. I need you to see the signs. I need you to reflect inward and try and be a better man.
Are you saying that I'm a bad husband? Look, I admit I lied, okay? But I didn't cheat on you. So in what way have I mistreated you?
I'll give you what's important. I said what I had to say. I'm done now.
You're
That's what she have to say. For him to ask her if he's a bad husband, that means you know that you did something wrong. And
Yeah.
she says this is the last. So you need to just tell her. That way I invested in her ear company, but I guess he's scared. He doesn't want her to leave him. But hopefully when he start going to church, he will have the conviction to just come right with her. And hopefully their church, their skit God can forgive him.
But doesn't he sound like Anthony, and doesn't Danielle sound like Amber?
Yeah.
So it's like that mirroring couples. But even if people go to church, it's really about goes in their heart, because you can still go to church and still be a very, devilish person. So
Exactly.
it's whether like the likes of Anthony and Ben really want to make a change to make their marriages work. Because I don't think, well, no, we know they don't realize that they're the problems in the marriages. They don't accept that they, whatever they've done to their wives, this is why you're getting these reactions. And they still don't, oh, I haven't done anything wrong. Oh, come on. You both have done major problems within your marriages, and you both have to sort it out.
Yeah, they definitely have to. And that is what they're showing us. How the husbands are not there supporting their wife. The only cheat I'm find on this skit right now who was supporting his lover is Eman. Stand up to Anthony for his Shayla. His yes, mom. So
Wow.
no matter what, I still have to give Iman a round of applause. I'm sorry, I just loved that yesterday. So I have to give him that an award for that. And then today, now they have Idibu decided to go talk about Shayla is this wonderful person to him. You know what I mean? It is just, I don't not know. But you know what? I think, honestly, guys, I think Anthony need guidance and spiritual advice. But let's see what the writers will do with that character because right now they destroy Amber and Anthony so bad that without even know if Anthony coming or going. Charmaine, what you think?
Charmaine, you're on mute. You're on mute.
They're going to get back. I just see a comment from Goddess that Danielle needs a burger.
Daniel needs
God,
a
Goddess, are
burger.
you cooking? Can you send one over for her? Goddess
Okay.
said Danielle need a burger. She's too thin.
Oh, she
Oh,
might
maybe
need
she needs
some.
some chicken too. And
She might need
Austria.
some jerk. She might need
Please,
some
please,
chicken
please,
and rice
Goddess,
and
send a
peas.
burger for Danielle. Okay, so there is a lot of stuff happening in
Mm,
SkitLanta because everybody is, when we think about Amber, and
Mm,
be honest, guys,
mm,
Amber
mm,
came into the skits. She was seeing nobody when
yep.
she actually came in. Then there came Mike. She and Mike kind of link up. And
mm,
was trying to rekindle what they had in high school because remember they had high school. They were high school sweethearts.
mm,
That did not work out for her and Mike, and she turned to Wayne because she was upset with Mike, and then she got into something with Wayne. And then she and Wayne did not work out, and then came Anthony. So that's two people that Amber has been intimate with because she was
mm,
intimate with Mike. She was only intimate with Wayne and Anthony. And then
mm,
after the whole Shayla thing, she, I'm not counting kisses. And I'm not going to follow people talking about, oh, she was with Victor and she was with
Mm, no,
Kelvin. Those are
that's
kisses. I'm
yeah,
not
exactly.
counting those. I'm talking about intimacy. And
yeah.
now she's intimate with Dave. So
Mm,
Amber
Mm,
body count is 3. All the
yeah,
other women in Skitland, if you are to look at their, I'm talking about like a Shayla, I like a Rolanda that has been with both Wayne and Anthony. Their body count is much higher than their body count is higher than Amber because Shayla
mm,
has been with Arby that we know. She has been with Mike that we know. She has also been with Anthony. She has been with Iman. That's 4. So she's one up on Amber. And we don't know who else she's going to be with once what's his name left. So she's 4. Rolanda has been with Anthony, Mike, Wayne. She's also been with Malachi. And I'm not sure if she was with that. You remember that young guy that she was seeing one time, Wayne
yeah, yeah. I
Park?
remember him.
She was with
Yeah.
that guy. I'm not sure they were intimate, but she was also with that guy. So she's also, her body count is still higher than 3. Look
Mm.
at now Natasha. Natasha
Mm,
has been with Shania. Natasha has been with uh,
Charles.
Charles, Kendrick, and now
Mm-hmm.
she's heading to be with Jacoby.
Kobe. Yep. So.
They are in the process of her being with Jacoby. So
mm,
when you think about all those popular ladies, everybody's talking about Amber's this and Amber's that. Amber still has the least body count out of all of them. And if she
Mm,
goes back to Wayne, still Wayne. And if she's go back to Anthony, still Anthony.
still
So she's
Anthony.
going to still be 3 men that she has been with, that we know she has been with intimately. And everybody
Mm,
wants to brand her as this whatever person she is. I mean, she's not supposed to be doing what she's doing. And I really don't uphold what she's doing right now. I'm not one of her fan right now because I'm upset with what she's doing. But her body count is still lower than a lot of the ladies in Scotland.
mm. Yep. Well, like I said, we shall see what Miss Amber does now.
yeah.
I don't know what it is. I just sorry, I divert. I just can't even watch the videos with Amber and Dave. It riles me.
Gigi, what about Iman? You're not remembering that Sheila is with Iman. Sheila has been with Iman. So it is Sheila has been with Arby, Anthony, Mike, and Iman. So that's 4. Amber has been with 3 because Amber has now been with Dave. So it's the 2 before and now. So she has been with 3.
But isn't this a bit of the double standard? We look at the women, their body count, but the men, their
Oh
body
God.
count is a lot. I
Nobody
mean,
can be, but you can't put
Wayne,
body count on Wayne because Wayne has 5.5 baby mothers. And
five
then
and a
there
half.
was,
Where's the
yeah,
half?
I don't know who is the half, but he always tell people that he has 5.5 baby mothers. So I don't know how the
Mm.
half comes in. And then he was with Amber, he was with Sierra, and then he was with Libby and Erica and Imani and somebody else. So Wayne is gone 5.5 plus 6. So you're talking about 12, almost 12 people Wayne has
Wow.
been with. So Wayne body count as men, Mike is high as well. And
Yeah.
Anthony was in Magic City, so we don't know all of that. We are talking about what was
Yeah.
in Scotland.
Mm.
Because Anthony has also been with Shayla, he has been with Rolanda, he has been with Amber, he has been with Chantal. Because we
Mm.
know that Chantal came up, said that she was pregnant. So for us,
Mm.
we know 4 body,
Yeah.
we found 4 body for Anthony. We don't know about the other people in Magic City. But Wayne has outpaced all of them. Wayne has
Mm.
outpaced all of them.
And we forgot Tamara,
Oh yeah,
honeypot.
and I didn't remember honeypot. So that's what I'm saying about 12. About
Wow.
12. So
Mm.
it's about a dozen. It's about a dozen. So yeah. So they're counting the women body count and they never count the men body count. And that's a double
Exactly.
standard.
Yeah, definitely. So what's Marion saying? Let's hope Anthony wraps it up this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if he doesn't wrap it up, he'll get another. Well, this time he might not be able to name it Kai. He has to name it something else because there are going to be 2 Kai in the family already.
Oh my goodness.
Mm. Maybe Anthony Dalton. So Antoinette says, "Do you think Bethany going to make a surprise appearance on KW skit?" That's what I heard from social media site. I don't know how true it is. Maybe someone would check it and see. Oh, Brittany. Okay,
I don't know.
Brittany.
I don't
Okay,
know. People been saying it and she's been popping up. I've seen her stuff
I followed her
a
on
lot on
Instagram. I'll
Facebook.
check.
She has been popping up a lot on Facebook. Her older stuff is popping
Mm,
up on Facebook. And most of the time when you see that's happening, it means that they might just bring her back. But you know, if she comes back, Anthony's going to be like, because Brittany know how to do her PI stuff. She's going
yeah,
to find out what Anthony's up to. And she's
yeah.
going to tell Amber to stay home and don't do anything. Stay in her house, don't do anything.
Mm,
So
Okay.
it's going to be a fight.
Mm. So there is one more thing, guy. You remember once, I think, no, I know we have it on video, on our live video, that you mentioned something about you don't understand. A few days ago, I think you mentioned it, Charmaine, that Amber lawyer is not telling Amber the right thing unless they change the stuff. Because
Mm-hmm.
when she was with Ernestine, I saw the video today that she told Ernestine the same thing what you remind us of, and Jay, that they have to apply and it's gonna cost more for them to put in a separation for them.
Yeah, legal
Legal
separation.
separation. I saw that, yeah. I was gonna show that Mrs. I was gonna do that as members only live. But then when I was, you know what I mean, then I remember I have to complete it something. So I had to do that exam before I come on live here. But I'm gonna do something for our member only, something for them. You know what I mean? Yes, because YouTube is telling me to do that. Anyway, so guys, Charmaine is correct. And then what the two lawyer did, Jay lawyer and Ernestine lawyer went outside and they were so excited. Oh, they're going to run it up, draw it out so they can pay more money. So
mm,
so I do not know if they change her behavior, if she know exactly what she's doing, because with Ernestine's situation, she did says they have to apply for a legal separation. It's not like says when you sign for a divorce, you automatically get a legal separation. It wasn't like that in the first skit with Ernestine, and Ernestine did not end up with anything. Really and truly, I didn't find her do nothing for Ernestine. Honestly,
But
that's my
also,
honest opinion there.
yeah, but also remember, sometimes the writers, they don't remember what they do. Because no, they don't.
They
They don't
don't.
remember. They don't fact check, you know. So like you do one scene, and maybe 2-3 months down the line, you're actually forgetting what you did in that scene. So I mean, we can the most significant one is Kai's birth. Do you know what I mean? And with the
Yeah,
DNA. So I think sometimes they just don't remember what they do. So maybe the fact that Ernestine, the same lawyer, we call them solicitors over here,
Amber. Yeah,
for Amber, who's to say that they've forgotten what they did originally? Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So we don't know what's going to happen. We're, like you said, we're at the mercy of the
You're right.
writers. Yeah.
Did anybody
Oh,
see the 1 second, Sharon? Did anybody see the Larry skit when he was? I think he was who he was talking to, and somebody was in the background telling him what to say and how to say it.
Oh, I
That
don't
was a
know.
skit when they went to New Orleans. You hear that man in the background, and I'm like, what is that? And like the man is saying, I think he was talking to Bethany, and he was saying, and the person was saying, no, you have to say it like this, because if you don't say, and I'm like, did they not realize that they are actually filming what they're saying and the audience is hearing? I'm going to see if I can find it. It was one of
Yeah.
those skits that he was
they
in.
have to edit it.
Huh?
They forget to edit that
You
out.
forget to edit that out, but he
Yeah.
was there. I think it was, I'm going to ask when Larry, I don't remember, but it was when Larry was doing something.
Well, according to Suzette, Chase does the directing, he does the producing for Larry and Bethany, those skits. That's for Chase. He does that. And you notice they've taken off the names, but I think when it comes to Daniel and Ben, I think that might be Anthony writing those, because I know he used to do it before, but they've taken off the name so you can't see who's
So why
actually
they
writing.
remove the name, guys? Do you know?
Maybe because
I
people are
don't
getting
know.
flacked. They were getting flack for it, to say, well, yeah, that's a rubbish skit or whatever. So I think that's why they
Okay,
removed.
gotcha.
That could be a possibility why they removed the names. But I think they should put the names there so we can see who's writing it.
No, they don't want nobody to know, because I hear that people were upset with the. That's why they take off the names. There were like
Mm,
people
But
were.
everything now have Wayne's signature on it, though.
Mm-hmm.
It says Kountry Wayne at the end. Everything has his signature, so that's cool.
mm,
Yeah. All right. So let me take five. I'm gonna do 10 of the comments. We're gonna read it.
mhm.
So Sherry, oh Raquel, hi Raquel, welcome in. So Raquel says, Shara is going to find out. Oh, Shayla is going to find out about Anthony and Denisha, and will force Anthony to jump Delisa, or she will team up with Amber. Anthony love his money and will dump Denisha. That's a good point, Raquel. We like that. I like that. So let's give you a round of applause there.
I don't know if that. I don't think that's going to happen.
You don't think that happened, but this is her comment, darling. So
Mhm.
remember,
You
every
know what I'm
comment.
saying? I don't think Sheila is going to influence him enough to dump Denisha if he feels that Denisha is from God, because that's what he's saying. They have the
Jeez.
same kids with the same name, so this is a sign. That's what he told
Mm,
Wayne. This is a sign, and what you always say, Dwayne, that sometimes you get signs and you get that. I think he thinks that this is something coming from God.
mm. Well, he's
Okay.
not been doing any praying, so I don't know what
Exactly.
Yeah,
sort
he
of God.
needs to get back into the word for real. He needs to get back into the word. Goddess
Mm,
says, welcome in to Raquel. Welcome in, Raquel. And Tina says, I think Amber and Shayla are both still will be friends. I maybe, darling. It's a possibility, but we'll
why?
see. Because Amber is moving right now. If you really watch her body language with Shayla, Tina, yeah, go back and watch this skit and see. Because it's like they're trying to show us up, but I think you could be right. Eventually, they will become friends again. Yes, Simp Anthony, Annette, welcome in, Leticia. And then Sim Slow, Maria says lame. Oh my goodness,
Come on.
cornball. Oh Lord. Good evening, Leticia. And Raquel says Anthony is sharp businessman who lacks common sense.
Yeah.
Definitely, he
Well
does lack
said.
common sense for real. Let's give that a shout
Yeah.
out here. But if you know what I mean, they're trying to trust off a God have a plan. And that's the only thing I could think of. God has a plan for real. And Dolly says, since Mr. Ken is back, maybe Brittany and Mama Nat will make an appearance. I hope so. I really hope so, Dolly. That would be so awesome to see. Brittany, I do miss her. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. And Wayne said, just say you like her. You're not good at judging spirit.
Yeah. We
Just
heard
like
that.
what the ladies are saying on the comment. Guys, I haven't watched it. When I saw it
Okay.
was him, I was about to come live. When I saw him, seriously, guys, I said no, I'm not gonna review that one right now. I'll leave it for later. Let me just complete my exam. Amber told Anthony something similar. Okay. Oh yes, thank you. Marianne, and then I Anthony, Tina, Goddess Dolly. Thank you. And good evening, everyone. Gigi. Hi, Gigi. Welcome. And Raquel says Bethany is in the hospital. Anybody know why she's in the hospital?
No, she's not heard anything yet from our doctors.
Oh, okay. And so she hasn't called her husband to let him know she's there?
I think she did. I'm not sure.
Okay. All
Her
right.
dad came to visit her,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the last one I saw.
I'm gonna take if you guys want to see the Bethany skit, we can do that also,
Yeah,
okay,
you can
guys?
show it. I have 10
Yeah.
more minutes spending with you guys and I'm gone.
Yes.
Okay.
And guys, I'll come back up to the let me just welcome in some more people here. See here. So Bethany has a panic attack. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Ben divorce, he's taking you for granted again. Yes, he is. Ben is a clown. Ben is a piece of work, definitely got it. And Ben is a clown. Aren't Catholics in church pretty much all day? Yes, every day.
Mm,
And Ben and Anthony are the same people. Two poor excuses of a husband. Yes, they
mm-hmm.
need to go to some etiquette school for husband. You know, Gigi, that's exactly what I'm gonna say for them. And Dolly says, "My name Kai." Yes, he did. Anthony
Mm.
don't name Kai. So how is that a connection? Because Denisha's son name is Kai. That's superficial. Definitely, Dolly. And Ben and Anthony has the same traits. Definitely. You know what? All the rich men them in the skit what I find so far, they have the same trait as them. They don't know how to treat a woman right. You know what I mean? Look at Sonny's dad. We don't know much about him, but why would his wife? He's such a good husband. Why would she go and cheat and have a Sonny's sister? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Has to be something. Darian.
but
There is, you know what I mean? There is Mr. There was Mr. Kent that cheated with what Calvin mother name? I don't remember her name, Mary or something like
Julie.
Julie,
Julie.
yes. And then there is Broady. Yeah, all the men them on the skit sheet, except for
Ish.
Candice and what's his name?
Chase.
And Candice
Chase.
husband.
Chase.
Chase, exactly. So they all cheat. And now the ladies, them, at the end of the day, they should just call it Sin City. That's all they need to call it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it's like again, the writers. I don't understand why can't they develop the creativity? It's all about lies, cheating, gold diggers. I mean, there's so much more in the world that they could be writing around these characters, and then you've got the repeat and rinse. Amber,
Mm,
Anthony, Ben, and Diane. It's just too much for me now. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, well said. And Charmaine says Ben can't face God right now because he's lying. And
Hmm.
that is, you're absolutely right on that, Charmaine. You are absolutely right. Which other script you guys want to pull up? You says Bethany.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, please.
let me take a look at Bethany. All right, guys, before Charmaine after run to her aqua fitness. That's what one of my therapists tell me to do.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, that's
there she
good.
is. I just saw her. 51 minutes ago it is.
Olay Super Cream is the one.
Okay,
5
I'll
ingredients
just
in
fix
one.
it up for you guys. Dad tries to make her call Larry so he knows where she's at. Okay, so her dad is trying to make her call Larry.
Solid foods
But it
again.
must be really angry at Larry.
Well,
That would be
Pretty
too.
measly sandwich.
that nurse gave it to me until, to try. And she said, she could bring me up a late dinner tray if I wanted.
Also,
Yeah, hospital food isn't always the best,
welcome in,
I
Gary.
don't know.
even though they have a dietitian on staff all the time.
Yeah.
At least they can make sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm just glad I'm not drinking another cup of chicken bouillon or
Oh yeah.
that really bland tomato
Oh, yeah.
soup. I just can't do it anymore. So
Have you talked to Larry?
no, I don't know that I want to, Dad. he doesn't want to talk to me. He doesn't want to be around me. So I think I just need to kind of.
I'm sure he would want to know if you're in the hospital.
I don't know about
Look, if
that.
something happened to either Judy or I, we would want the other to know where we are.
Well, respectfully, I mean, y'all have been married for a long time and y'all get along pretty well, with the exception of a few arguments here and there and whatnot. But Larry and I, we're at each other's throats all the time, whether it's his fault or my fault or a combination of the two. And I just don't want to aggravate the situation. I'm already under enough stress as it is.
But I think it would make matters a whole lot worse if he were to find out from somebody other than you and want to know why that was. I mean, that seems to put an end to whatever your situation is. I think you ought to call him and tell him rather than him hearing it from somebody else.
Okay. The moment he gets mouthy, I don't know what I'll do.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
y'all got back okay from the college trip?
We've been back all day. We got back early this morning.
Oh, that's good. Did y'all have a good time?
We did. We had a good time. Brooke enjoyed her visit.
That's good. I'm glad.
Where are you?
I'm just, me and Dad are hanging out right now and just visiting each other. But I'm at the hospital.
What?
I'm in the hospital right now, Larry.
What's wrong with your dad?
No, nothing's wrong with Dad. He's visiting me because I'm in the hospital.
Why are you in the hospital?
Oh my days. Larry.
Yeah, what happened? Okay, so the skit ended there. Or maybe we lose power from YouTube. I have no idea. All right. So she's in the hospital, and poor Larry think it's something wrong with the dad, but it's not the dad. But by right, she can tell him. But I know, I understand. I'll be angry at him too. She's the wife. I do not like how he's moving with Bethany. Now, regardless, she has her miserable ways or, argumentative ways or whatever. She's still the wife at the end of the day. So you need to respect your wife. Shara is your ex-wife. You don't need to be telling Shara says, oh, this or that. Shara have her own car. She can drive her own car. If your wife wants for you and her to go, you and her go. Shara, you know what I mean? But it would be nice if everybody could just coexist. They're doing co-parenting, so that would be a nice thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And respect is respect, because if Bethany was being that way with her ex, he would not have liked it. So
Yep. Again, the double
Yeah.
standards, because Larry really, I mean, again, Bethany has caused a lot of issues. We have to admit that. But like you said, that's still his wife, and he really does put Shara and even Lynette before
her, yeah.
And again, you can kind of okay, don't run for me, chat. You can kind of understand the likes of Bethany, her behavior at times, the way Amber is moving because of Anthony. It's just that these men, and I'm not sexist, please trust me, because I really appreciate both men and women, and everyone else. But I'm just feeling that these men they don't really understand, or maybe they choose not to understand what their wives have been going through, and there's
Mm.
support and understanding. Because if these husbands could at least have a proper discussion with their wives, they may be able to see it from a different light, but they choose not to. They just like to have their heads in the sand and, oh yeah, they know everything and they're just going to move on, move on, move on. But there needs to be a change. And I think if Country Wayne is trying to show in terms of relationship, come on, not every relationship is like this in the world. No way. We have to see some more positivity. That's just my opinion.
Well said,
Um,
Dawn.
there is a 1 second. There is somebody in your chat, Godchild. Can you read her thing?
What time is it? Let me just read this one that's on top here. It says, Marian says, maybe Ben and Anthony both need to be on their knees praying. Definitely, they do, Marian, for sure. They need to go to God together. Yeah. What time is it?
I'm not seeing the time because I'm looking at it on my iPad. But
Okay,
it's
what's her name?
Godchild.
Okay, hold on. If you can see it, read it, because I'm looking and I don't see it yet.
Okay, so it is saying, God bless you guys. I need your help. Me and my daughter run out of gas. I called police and I walked to the gas station. No one will help me. Please, can somebody help? Just lost my mom. Now this is happening and I'm going through hell right now. All we need is $15 to make it home. Please help us. I'm from Arkansas. I have no family left around. My daughter
What
is
is
all
gas?
I've got.
I don't have.
She's saying PayPal, if somebody can send her the money, and she put her information in there via PayPal. I don't even have PayPal. I have none of those apps because I took all of them off my phone. So I'm sorry I'm not there, because if I was, I'll put some gas in your car for you. I did that with somebody just the other day. I put $20 gas in her car. She was at the gas station and she said she was stranded. And I put my card in and I put $20 gas in her car. But I don't know if
Is
anybody else is
anyone
going
here
to
can
help.
help Godchild? That's what the person name?
Yeah, Godchild. If she put her information in there, it says at John Dalton 74. And she's saying PayPal. So I don't know if anybody would want to help her.
Okay, so I see her now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Godchild is saying, God bless you guys. So what is her information?
It's below that. I think it's after Goddess. If you go below after Goddess.
Goddess is asking, Godchild is saying PayPal. John Dalton 74 at John Dalton 74. Please, and then God said, please send us an angel, please. And she just need $15.
That's what she's saying. She just need $15. So
Anybody in the chat can help Godchild, please?
trust me,
I wish I did have it, I would send it.
I only have Zelle.
Oh, she says Nancy saying Cash App.
I delete all of them because I've had problem with people scamming, going in my account. I have to change my card like 4 times a year because of people scamming my thing.
We don't have Zelle in Canada, no. And I only have $20 in my wallet.
If she had Zelle, because I had Zelle, and Zelle
okay.
is
do you have Zelle?
Yeah, and this sounds kind of suspicious too. I mean, this is the first time I've seen somebody in the chat and they're asking for just $15. I mean, if I was there,
that's what I have in my wallet.
If I'm telling you the truth, if I was at the gas station.
Okay, you know what? Tell her to put her information. She's at the gas station. I can, because after this I could just walk to where you call it there. MoneyGram and just send the $20.
I've never seen her in the chat before. This is the first time I've seen it in the chat.
Sorry,
So
can I
Godchild, I have $20. I can send it to you. Put your information in. After my life, I will send you the
no, but
$20.
maybe she needs to give us the information for the gas station.
Oh,
Anybody wants, they could actually call the gas station and see how they could get the money to the gas station for the gas
no,
instead of
somebody
sending
need
it to her cash app.
Okay.
So if you're
to buy
listening,
gas.
you need to maybe get the gas station information and put it in the chat, and somebody might reach out to the gas station and see the best way they can pay for your gas.
Okay, Godchild, did you hear that? Charmaine is saying, put the information in
For
the
the gas
chat.
station, the telephone
Yeah.
number for the gas station, and see if somebody can reach out to the gas station, and then they may be able to give the gas station whatever form of payment, and the gas station will put the gas in your car.
All right.
It's no.
can
I
can
don't
I
have
just
any of those
interject,
apps.
please?
I don't have any of those apps. So, guys, I'm going to jump off right now, and I hope something work out for my child.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And so I'm going to jump off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have to go. So enjoy the rest of your day. You'll see me in the chat, but I'm not going to be live.
That's okay, baby. You go ahead. Go on.
Okay, Charmaine, good
Have a
seeing you
wonderful
again.
day. No problem. Thank you, guys.
Nice having
All
you
right,
here, Sham.
No
I'll
take
see you
it easy.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
Take
if
care.
God's willing.
Okay
Yeah,
then. Bye.
God bless. Okay.
Oh Lord, I wish it was nearby. Gigi says, okay. So put your information in as Charmaine says, and hopefully someone can help your godchild. Okay. All right. So Gigi says, Larry used to put Bethany before his own child. She called his child a hoe. He told her to let's keep it a secret. Don't tell your mother. Yes.
Mm,
And Larry been moving forward.
yep.
Don't believe Amber when she tell Anthony or Dave, but I do not know what Marion is saying. Happy they don't whatever be in the marriage want. Honestly, Marian, I don't understand that message. Larry needs the man up for sure. Well said. And exactly, and they don't want to understand if the husband way or the I way,
Yeah,
definitely.
true.
And the man have to start putting listening to their wives because they're
Mhm.
the head. And regardless, they're the head. No matter how they are the head, we know they are the head, but by right, we're the one lead the household, right, Annette?
Oh yeah.
So we pay the bills, we do everything. So at the end of the day, so yeah. But we respect, give them respect. They have their clothes and they have their food cook and whatever they get
Mm-hmm.
well taken care of.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So these men need to be the provider. They needs to protect their wives and support their wife. Your wife wants to go back to school. They say, okay, baby, you just you know what I mean. Yeah, she cut her hair. You should notice that your wife cut her hair, or she put a new color in, or she put on something nice. You should be able to compliment your wife, you know, and give her affirmation. You don't want to go to the street and one of them and tell her, oh, wonderful she looking. And Nancy says, please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore you can review. Okay, so do you guys want to watch the Anthony skit, or we'll find another skit that you guys want to look at? Let me know in the chat.
Yeah. Let's see what the chat's saying. If they want.
Mhm.
If they
Larry
really.
was completely on Bethany's side until she started really disrespecting Brooke and her mother. Then Larry started acting like he don't care about the marriage anymore. Thank you, G. That is well said, dear G. Thank you for that. And Rhonda said, I felt Bethany pushed Larry to the point of not caring because Larry was fighting for Bethany all the time. Bethany would be in the wrong all the time. Yes, definitely, Rhonda. And Gigi says, Antoinette, I believe Larry wants a divorce. That's why he started moving disrespectfully. Bethany has no respect for her husband at all.
Yep.
Mm.
Well said.
Yeah, well said, G. Because yeah, you're right. They need, you know what? Bethany needs counseling. Honestly, she does. Because I don't even think she knows, she realized how horrible she is. She think that's if she does something wrong, it's okay to say I'm sorry, but I don't think deep down Bethany knows why she's saying sorry. Because after she said she's sorry, she go back and do the same thing that she just said she's sorry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. But like I said, a lot of these relationships, they no one takes accountability for their
Yes.
behaviors, and neither party seems to know what they're doing is wrong, and what they
Mm-hmm.
do has how it has an impact on their significant other. Because is it, as Jamaicans say, teeth and tongue must meet, right? So
Yeah, definitely.
you're going to have arguments, but it's when it becomes so disrespectful, that's where the constant hurt is there. And if no one's going to acknowledge, put their hands up and say, look, things are not working for us, let's see how we can get back to where we were in the beginning. And I just think a lot of relationships, they just like the toxicity, and no one wants to say, okay, let's try and work this, let's step back and look at each other and see how we can move forward. And I feel that, because I'm a huge fan of good relationships. I know relationships
Exactly.
have
Me
their
too.
ups and downs, but people need to take accountability and work
Ability.
together, because a marriage consists of work. No one said marriage is going to be easy.
Exactly. And when people just get married, you have 7 years of
Yeah,
bickering, but after 7 years, it's the most beautiful thing ever, you know?
yeah.
All right. So Sandra says, what is Larry been going through? Thing from Bethany. What is Larry been going through? Things from Bethany. Thank you, Sandra. And Raquel said, it's Bethany behavior that causes Larry to react or act in the manner he is. Bethany is a peace disruptor. Wayne needs to free Larry from this misery of a marriage. Yes, definitely. And I find that he was very comfortable around Shara, his ex-wife. Or maybe you know what he needs. You know what, guys? I think thank you, Raquel, for that statement. That he does need to be free because he says he told his brother that he wants to divorce her, but then everything she does, it's a problem for Larry. And Larry is should really have a sit down with his wife and really without Brooke or Destiny in the house, and they can, you know what I mean, be true to each other. Because honestly, I thought he was going to take her on that graduation, that the open house for the school in
Brooke,
Fort.
yeah.
And it would have been nice for her to be there too. And I felt so bad for her that she was being excluded from that, you know?
Well, that's to say there's no respect in that marriage as well.
Mm,
Larry and Bethany, there's no respect. And I'd have to say on both sides. I get it that Bethany's done a lot of underhand behavior. I'm not saying
mm,
that. But again, when a husband and wife show lack of respect for each other, this is how things are gonna work out. So again, it's like, well, who's gonna make the final decision? If Larry decides, okay, he wants to have a divorce, and go for the divorce then, because at the end
mm,
of the day, he's not happy, she's not happy. And again, no one is taking accountability that at the end of the day, it takes two,
exactly.
and they need to try and rectify. If not, then it will have to be the divorce then.
Most definitely. Or they need counseling before we go to divorce. I think
Yeah.
counseling, and if they can't do it, then definitely divorce.
Mm.
Or well said, Annette. And then cat shelter is locking with what is it?
Chivalry.
Chivalry is locking with Anthony, and then definitely, Dolly,
Mm.
definitely. I have totally agree with that. And Sandra, Bethany doesn't even know Larry respect in front of his family. Oh, she doesn't show Larry
Yeah.
any respect in front of his family or the parent. And he supported her in every dirty thing she done. Even against his child. Gigi, wow, this is well said, Gigi. You're summing up beautifully. Yes, definitely.
Well, that's what I'm saying about the lack of respect on his
Mhm.
part towards Larry. So he has to make that decision if he wants to end it all with her, because yeah, she's done a lot of inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, she has done very disrespectful behavior. And
Mm-hmm.
she thinks that if she says, I'm sorry, it's okay. You know what I mean? And it's not.
No. Mm.
And Audrey says here, Bethany doesn't want Shara to be in Brooke's life. she's overstepping her role. Yes, she does. She is definitely. Audrey. And Shirley says, good, good on you, Charmaine. I would do the same.
Mm.
And Cash App, Nancy is asking, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. And Lydia says, be careful, sound suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you, darling.
Yeah.
That's what my son was saying too. And
Yeah.
Nancy says, yes, they're a scam.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, darling. And Gigi says, Nasa, what do you mean Larry needs to man up? And it sounds suspicious. Okay, Susan, thank you.
Yeah.
And be careful, it could be a scam.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
My
we have.
son came right over there behind the computer
Mm.
and says, Mommy, what are you sure?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if it's not right and that person really needed help, what they can do is just put their info, name and address, whatever, or just telephone number, and I have that $20 that will go to MoneyGram and just send it for them
Yeah.
if
But
they
again,
need it.
Sharon, just wanted to highlight this person who's asked requesting this money.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it the first time they've come in the chat?
Yeah, the first time, yeah.
So again, just be cautious, everyone. You know what I mean? There's just so much scamming going on. And look, when we look at Country Wayne, there's a lot of scammers in the skit. So you know what I mean? We have to be just very mindful. Obviously, if it's something that is valid, then they need to produce the information. But I just think first time they're coming on the skit and they're asking for money, I would just stick a pin there and just be very mindful there.
Okay, thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if you're in the chat and you really need the help, put your info in the chat. I have $20. I will send it to. I'll go to MoneyGram and send it for you. And then okay, Cash App you don't get it immediately, but Zelle you get it right away. Okay, thank you, Marian. We don't have a Cash App or Zelle in Canada now.
There's also Western Union that you can get
Yeah,
straight away.
and well, there is a MoneyGram in driving distance. That way, my
Okay.
daughter could take me and I could do that for her if she needs it. This is review for the skit. Thank you, Lydia. And Nancy says she never came in the chat before. No, no, she hasn't. No, it's the first I've heard of her. Shirley says, I went through the same thing with Cash App, Charmaine.
Mm,
Okay. And hopefully, Raquel said, hopefully the lady is not scamming us. Yeah, she says she needs $15 because it's a small amount. That would be like 100 S of people sending $15. Beware
mhm.
of those scammers out there. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you, Raquel. And be careful, people will scam you. It has happened to me several times
yeah,
on the internet. Yes, that happened to me too. You don't believe they take so much money out of my account till in my bank. Um, I had to put the scam alert on my account. Yeah,
mm,
I just did an investment. I saw it on YouTube and
mhm,
I invested what I had. Just give the I says I'll just do 1,000, and then
mhm,
in no time everything that was in my checking was gone. And when I contacted
mm,
the bank says I gave them access to my account.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so I
remember,
understand.
there's a lot of devious people out there, and they don't care. And even though it seems like a small amount,
Oh, they can
just
easily scam on PayPal. Okay, thank
yeah,
you, Alia. I didn't even know that. So
they can
maybe that's
scam on
why they asked
anything.
for PayPal.
They can scam on anything. I'm
Okay.
Sharon.
Lydia said no, Sharon. Okay. Yeah, and it was, and that happened to me last year, and I felt I felt horrible because you wouldn't believe. Oh, I'm so ashamed to tell you. I didn't even tell everybody in my family. Maybe my sister and she said, "You
Mhm. I know, but
did."
sometimes people catch you on, when your guard's not up. And again, if you're just a person that's caring, you may think, oh yeah, why not? But you know what's really lovely? The chat has got everything on lock. They're actually in
Yeah,
sharing their concerns as well.
yeah. Because I was. That's right. Thank you, guys. At least you guys are all prayer up. I hope she really, really is not a scammer and she needed help. Yeah.
Somewhere.
All right. So which skit do you guys want to watch?
What are they saying in the
Alia says she check out the page. What is Alia check? What page you check out, Alia? Is that you young lady, her daughter is really in distress, praying that she gets some help in the area, but we all should be careful. Scammers can play on our sympathy. Yeah. Yeah, because you don't believe I bought Bitcoin or was it whatever it is. Because I saw it on YouTube and I click on it and do what it was a mess. But anyway, and it's very shameful to know that that happened to me. All right, so Gigi says, I don't understand somewhat that Bethany is talking about because Larry does help his ex-wife financially. But he said as long as the child is under his roof of 18, he feels he needs to support her. Okay, and Larry don't care. Larry is fed up, definitely. And Alia said, it is a scam, do not donate. Okay, thank you, baby girl. And let's watch it. Okay, so we watched the Bethany skit there. Let me just come down some more so I can get to see what everybody's saying. Which other skit you guys want me to review? Just let me know. Tina says, Sharon, I'm back in. Sorry. Oh, you were away? I didn't know that you were back. You were away. Can we check out the having a meeting with the crew? Okay.
Dee's meeting.
He is having a meeting with the crew. Okay, let me do that. All right, let me just get that for you guys. You guys can tell me. Remember, I said this is you guys chat too, And why am I going on my page? Supposed to be on Kountry Wayne.
Sharon, I've got to think of a question for you because you haven't done any polls this evening.
I did one poll. I have to put one in. Larry, find out Bethany is in the hospital. Okay, he's talking to her now. So there, is that the same? Let me see.
That's the one you looked at, wasn't it, with the dad when he was in the hospital?
No, this one they're only showing Larry. Okay, I'm just double checking. Okay, Bethany in the hospital. Okay, so which one did Goddess want to see?
The meeting. Can we check out the one with Dee having a meeting with the crew?
Okay, all right, I have it.
You must be rich if you were born before 1975 and still.
Okay, I'm just skipping the whatever we have here.
Okay.
All right, let me put on back the mute.
No, I don't have a lot to say.
Okay, I'll remove that.
All right.
What's going on, man? It's all good. So, first I want to introduce y'all to Ray Lavender. He the newest member of Westside Music Group. We came just in time. We having a little team meeting right now, so listen. Y'all can do the friendly stuff later, man. It's important. I need all y'all to get on the same page. It's a lot of emotions going on with each other when this emotion be put into this music. It's a lot of talking behind each other back, a lot of just little kid stuff, and we all adults. You feel me? We came here to make music. It's a whole lot of great artists in this room. Great artists right there, beautiful artists right here, great artists right here. There's a whole lot of great people in this thing. But the problem is y'all don't know how to work together like a team. And we only as strong as our weakest link. And right now it's a whole bunch of weak links in here. I mean, that's what it seemed like.
There's a lot of lying going on. And people gotta be honest. So listen, lady, I'm gonna say this in front of everybody since you want to lie on it's just us two. Don't you ever in your raggedy life lie on me again, because that stuff is dangerous in here. And I don't play that stuff.
Okay, that's what I said.
Say be truthful. That's what I'm saying. Be truthful. Okay, I'm gonna say in front of everybody, don't you ever talk about me like that again.
Then I say don't speak to me or don't speak on me.
Why are you raising your voice at him? No, you. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Get your own ass. Get your own ass.
Sit down. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all act like a bunch of damn kids. Is this a studio or a boxing ring? This ain't G.A. Springer. You know what? If y'all don't want to make music, get the hell out of my studio. Y'all ain't got nothing to say now. Get the hell out. If you don't want to make music, stop. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All I'm asking is that y'all be adults. That's all I'm asking. The only thing I'm asking for y'all is to be great. Be the engineer that we know you is. Be the rapper that we know you is. Come on, wrong? That's a female. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all know each other? Squash it. Leave your problems at the door. If it's that much energy that's in your soul like that, about whatever y'all got going on, put it on the track. Maybe one of y'all will go platinum.
Exactly.
You got therapists if you need it. Go talk to one. But in here, we ain't doing that. This Westside Music Group, we're going to make music. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all had a whole bunch of... I'm only doing this, dog, because I really care about y'all.
Okay, so there is nothing much to that, unless I run it out to the end.
Well,
so what I can say is that Damian is checking the adults to behave like adults, not like children. And Momo needs to know. Only thing I can say on that is that Momo needs to respect the females. Then whenever they come into the studio, she don't need to be checking anybody because it's music they're producing, and any issue she has, she needs to take that up with Damian when they are at home, but not inside the studio. She don't need to cause conflict. That's a professional place, and they need to be professional at all costs, right? Annette?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, Dee did a big check on everyone, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But this is another thing I'd like to say, saying age is but a number, and some people who are adults do act childish. So I'm glad Dee checked everybody, and now let's see and move on. You see, Momo, she's always got that mouth, and remember we were just talking about earlier, Momo and Denisha are friends. So we just, you know what I mean? You just see how they move, how her behavior is. So I just say, Mr. Dalton, watch out. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, ghetto behavior she has.
Yeah, ghetto, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So let we go back into the chat here. So anybody, let me see, let me just read some chat. Welcoming everyone. So Tyrene's Charmaine says here, Denisha, sit down from Amber for
Yep, I agree with you, Charmaine.
And Tyrene, that's what like ever trip is a problem when you're there. And yes, Charmaine, Denisha is a step down from Amber, yeah, definitely. Audrey, you are right. Bethany, do not acknowledge Shara is Brooke's mother, and she doesn't want her child in her child life, referring to her as being dangerous. Bethany need to go have her own child. That's all I know Bethany needs to. Yes, Bethany does a lot of crazy things, Gigi, and Bethany has to understand. Shara birth to Brooke, although she says she don't care. Bethany is saying that. So Bethany needs professional help because she's doing too much. She's doing the most. And Bethany needs to understand that is why people don't like her behavior, because she's just horrible to the core.
Yeah.
I don't even know if a professional can help Bethany at this day in this far in her age. You know what I mean? She's an elderly person. And when you ingrain these things when you're younger and you get up in age and you're still the same, how can you learn something new? You know what I mean? But it's never too late for showering, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. You know what I think? I think all these characters need at least 5 to 10 sessions of therapy, all of them, because they are just so out of sync with reality. All of them, Shayla's mom, Amber Anthony, who else can I think of? Tamara, even Wayne. They're just so toxic. So they need Kountry Wayne, if you're listening, see if you can get, a therapist and let all of you, your characters, have a few sessions. I'm sure you'll turn out to be better people in the end. So that's just Annette's opinion. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Well said there. They need to hire therapy for these actresses. Let them have I meant for the characters. They
Yeah,
do
for the
it with a
characters. Yeah.
professional therapy because, oh, in God's name, I'm going to deviate a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Natasha is representing Jacoby, right?
Yeah.
And she saw that Miss Gladys died from that
Yeah.
session that between Miss Gladys and Jacoby. And
Yeah.
she's watching this
Yeah.
and she's watching the action. Doesn't
Yeah.
she get traumatized to see a woman go to her maker in that? How did that turn around? That makes no sense to me.
This is what I'm trying to say. They all need help on these skits. They
Mm.
all need some therapy. So Kountry Wayne, please see if you can sort that out. Let everybody get at least 5 to 10 sessions, and I'm sure you'll find that the acting may well improve, because I just can't believe all these people in Skitland are so toxic. And the only couple, even though I know Chase is, kind of still thinking about Maggie, it's only
Mhm.
Candice and Chase out of all of the relationships that is reasonably okay. Everyone else has got major problems.
I know. And you're so right on that. My goodness, because they do have problem. I know it looks like they're gonna make Chase marriage go in the sewer there, but no, guess what? He's gonna flame Ernestine in her underwear.
Yes. Oh,
Ernestine on her bra to do the
okay.
AI.
Yeah.
So she
See,
went to a Candace to ask for permission if she's okay with that, you know?
yeah, but come on now, Candice. You're a woman. You're a married woman. I don't care who why would you consent to that? Just because she's somebody that you know. You might as well let Maggie do it then. Because come on, that's her underwear. Your husband is still a man at the end of the day, and you don't want to put any temptation in front of him. So I just think that sounds like it's going to be another disaster, Sharon. What's the chat
Oh dear.
saying?
So it's definitely gonna be another disaster for real. You know what I mean? Because that is just, don't you see Amanda sitting beside her? She just biting her lip. She was about to say something. She bite her lip.
Yeah, because
You know,
no one
because
does that.
Ernestine is a man eater.
Now she's got a lot of bodies.
Yes,
She's
Ernestine is a man eater for real. So watch out, Candice. Just watch out because for some reason,
no way.
Ernestine, no, no, no. And I guess Anthony would be right, says you have man energy because Ernestine, not about her. She behave like a man, you know, she just do it and she done. She got business about nothing. She have no feelings, you know what I mean?
There's no
So,
femininity about her.
so it is what it is at the end of the day with that.
Yeah.
Yes. So let me see.
You're on mute, Sharon.
So Belinda said, when God is dealing with you, you don't tell anybody when God is talking. You talk through a walk, taking you through a walk. You sometimes it may seems different to others people. You become stronger and bold.
Mm,
Yes, you're absolutely right there, Belinda. But Anthony doesn't understand anything and he's confused. You know what I mean?
mm,
So he's all over the place. That is why this morning I couldn't come review that skit at all.
mm.
Denisha is friend with Mama. Those female uses men for money, money, money. Definitely.
Yeah.
Denise, Angela C. Welcoming Angie. Welcoming everyone. And Tyrene says he was right. And it was a problem when your wife don't get along with anybody in your family and continues to antagonize everyone. Exactly,
Yeah.
EP. You are absolutely correct. And she does do that. So she needs help.
Yeah.
And she for help, but I was wondering if it was manipulated. She was manipulated, you know, when she asked for the help. And
Mm.
they want sympathy. Larry don't want his wife. And Gigi, if Bethany really wants to spend some time with her, she could take her and spend the day with her. But it's not about that. Bethany makes everything about her. And Gigi, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You are
Well
so
said.
well said, yes, Gigi. And right here, Sharita says, the marriage and the single couple are all going through foolishness right now in Skitsland. It's an epidemic.
Yeah.
Chase is lusting after neighbor is out of control. Well said,
Yeah.
well said, well said.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. Things they could do so much better though. That's the thing. They could literally turn a lot of these relationships and turn them to be positive. Again, with the women constantly wanting money from men. Why can't these women have their own way of life and build themselves up? Why? I'm not saying they mustn't, be in a relationship with men, but why it's always about the money? Why is it always, oh, I need to have a man that's got money? Because men are funny. If they suss that you're just want them for their money, they'll turn around and like be an Iman and like an Anthony, right? They know they've got money so they can control women, but why can't these women just have their own space and do their own thing rather than have to rely on a man for money? And even with Wayne, oh come on now, come on,
The
everyone,
crossroads
get
of
your act
power and
together,
efficiency.
please.
Yes, they do need to get their act together. All right, somebody did. You guys asked for the Broady and Angelina skit, so I'm getting it ready for you guys. All right.
Yeah, that's another good one, I think.
Yeah, this one was a really good one. We could just take us out of the heaviness,
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, Angelina, it's good to see you in my office.
Yes, just taking care of business as usual.
I see. You find what you're looking for?
No, not really, but there's something I do need to share with you.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing. Have a seat.
Yeah, since you're sitting in my chair, I'll sit over here.
Broady, I was really just looking for your contract, right? And I figured they may have just sent that by way of like some type of little email situation. But the thing that has been bothering me is that I just can't seem to find Web Capital, Web Core, or any derivative of these people that claim that they're giving you $1 billion deal from North Carolina to Atlanta.
I mean, what do you mean you can't find out? I've been to their office.
Right, you've been to their office, but I checked the Secretary of State in Georgia and in North Carolina. No domestic corporation, no foreign corporation.
So you're saying they're not registered?
Who has $1 billion deal, wants you to raise half of that in capital and then give you the bid? Like, how does that work?
Well, I mean, I just assume.
I'm just gonna speak and ask you guys. I just put in the poll. Do you guys believe now Angelina changed Kai's DNA result?
Oh, okay.
Because of this skit here, this is showing you. You see how smart Angelina is.
Mm-hmm.
She knows how to get information.
Oh yeah.
And I wouldn't put it past her that she knows that that child does not belong to Anthony. You see how she can just dive into things?
Oh yeah.
And they told me we were the highest bidder, but we
Oh, I started playing it.
Broady, listen to me. You're the highest bidder in today's economy, where everything is up, and over the top in pricing, and everyone's looking to cut costs. So these people come to you, they give you $500 million, go out, find that.
Yes, correct there.
And I'll give you 30%.
Yeah, she's absolutely right there. Let's pull that. Okay, so I pulled the DNA and everybody says 100. So you guys agree with Angelina, right?
Yeah, but I doubt Wayne's gonna change the paternity. But if he did that, that could then separate Shayla from the Daltons, and she could have her own storyline.
Do you agree with Angelina?
Do you know what I mean, Sharon?
Yeah.
If Shayla was to, if Kai wasn't for Anthony's, then that could just separate her, and then they could develop a story, a line for herself, and maybe bring in other characters, because it's so redundant now. And because
I
they
know
showed
they
us,
don't need to have. Do you agree with Angelina about the business deal? It's too good to be true, and she's right.
well, hold on. Oh, Angela said something interesting. Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
She says couples need premarital counseling to help them decide if they are compatible. Many
Mm.
need to be discussed in real life. I agree with you 100%. And then they should continue to have counseling, because, like Sharon said, sometimes the first 7 years are the hardest years, isn't it? So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So thanks for saying that, Angela.
Yeah. All right. So I put in the chat about Angeline. The business is too good to be true right now. And she's a very smart cookie. They're showing us. That is why a lot of us, we know she changed that DNA test. Why would they give us that nugget for Angelina to just like when Aunt Shayla have her back to her and says, Anthony want another DNA test. We saw how she reacted. We watched her body and she just slide down on that wall. That make sense. Something ain't adding up.
Yeah,
So if they're
definitely.
good because they dropped that nugget and we're still waiting. And then when the baby DNA test came out, we're still saying, "Oh, come she get the result first."
Exactly.
And then remember after they show us that they bring another skit in the night and says, "Oh, they pretend like they never drop a skit with hers, getting the results that she have the result." Then they're gonna drop it another skit in the night and say, "Oh, well, I'm Shayla Praxi and what like they're trying to clean up the mess."
Yeah,
So that
because like I said, Sharon, a
yeah.
lot of the times they don't remember what they do in these skits. It's only the audience, because the audience, as we know, very sharp. And remember
Yeah.
them showing the DNA with the DNA results with 2 different dates and results on there. So that is why people are still saying that Kai doesn't belong to Anthony. But I think that would also be a great karma, and it
Mm-hmm.
also could help Anthony and Amber with regarding their marriage as well.
Exactly. Well said there. So Charmaine says Momo is a problem, and she will become Anthony's problem if he gets with Denisha.
Yeah.
That's a good point there, Charmaine.
Yeah, definitely.
And good evening, Janet. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let me put my phone back onto YouTube so I can. So let me just go back in
Terry
and
Ann is saying
see.
something.
Terry, you know you have the link, right? So Terry Ann says Momo is going because D a lot of money and opportunity. If she keeps thinking that D is her man, D needs to set boundary with Momo. Most definitely, Terry Ann. Thank you for that. That is why I said she has to, because every time there is a female artist come into the business, she is going to be territorial and she's being disrespectful. That's not how you run a business. People are coming in to do their work. They're an artist and you know what I mean? So she needs to nurture them. She don't needs to be territorial and be disrespectful with new artists coming in. You know?
I think she
So,
lacks
yeah.
self-esteem. Don't you think so, Sharon?
Yeah, she does.
And that's why she then behaves like how she does with the other females that come in, because she doesn't feel good about herself, and if she sees anyone else, then she's going to always try and have a go at them. But D needs to really nip that in the bud. Really, he needs to
Yes, he
sit her
does.
out, and as soon as possible.
He definitely does. He needs to nip that in the butt immediately. So let me go back to this little skit here. Let me read this comment here of Gigi. Gigi says, I am glad he did that. I like Sade, but she is so childish and her heart is broken. She's like grown, but doesn't know how to handle it because she's afraid she'll get hurt. And you're absolutely right, Gigi. And right now, there's another skit just dropped with her with her and because she saw him leaving with Denisha. Not Indra. Sorry, I think her name is Indra. All right. So, and Tina is saying, guys, if you're watching, and you haven't hit the like button as yet, please hit the like button, please, to get me into the algorithm so others know that I'm on, okay? I really appreciate your help. Thank you very, very much. And Tyrene says, they did Larry and Bethany skit. Okay, thank you. And send Momo home. She definitely need to be home. Momo has arrested development and is the problem.
That's a good one, Angela.
Thank you, Angela. That is so cute. Larry is rude. Okay. He's out of order, Nancy. And Nancy and Gigi says, Nancy, what did Larry do now? Okay, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see when he's talking to Bethany. One just dropped 23 minutes ago. And Goddess says, D doesn't have the heart to let Momo go. That's the problem. Well says, dear Goddess. Well said. And Nancy says, he said he's coming to the hospital. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at that. But let's finish. Let me just take one more. Momo is the culprit. Definitely, she need to go. And thank you, Dolly. And Tyrene says they changed the skit. Yes, they do this. They do that all the time. Can we do the Angelina and Broady skit? Yeah, we did, baby girl. And Momo is a problem maker. Yes, she is. Bethany is a rotten apple. Definitely. She just need help and guidance, I guess. Dee needs to understand Momo is not necessary. Exactly. She is not. She need to stay home. I never liked the Momo character. A lot of people doesn't like it. And Gigi says, Bethany dad has been hurt and enabler. Yes, yes. She married a man that because her adult enabler her, now that Larry children mother has come around, she can't control the situation. And you are absolutely right, dear Gigi. Well said. All right, let's go back to Angelina. She is so smart. So let's hear what else she has.
Where and in what universe does any of that make sense?
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Well, of course it sounds like a good deal. It's a dream to come true. But the point is, what I need from you, I need a name. Because that name doesn't exist. So please, just keep it a buck with me.
All right, so Jeremy Webb.
Okay.
This gentleman I'm dealing with, and he has his financial partner is Sincerely Ward.
Ooh, okay. Sincerely.
Sincerely. Her sister.
This Sincerely Ward?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, look closely. Are you telling me that this is the woman that you've been dealing with?
I'm telling you, that's Sincerely Ward. And her partner's Jeremy Webb.
Broady, her name is not Sincerely Ward.
What are you talking about, Angelina? Her name's Sincerely. You just Googled it. It came up. Her name's Sincerely Ward.
Come on, Angela. Talk.
I know her.
Okay.
I know her.
I wonder if it's her
What do you
sister.
mean you know her?
She's gonna leave out, guys, so we won't bother show that part. So she just walked out. She didn't say who the person was, and she left. She just walked out of the office, and then Broady went around the desk to sit down and check something. So I guess it's a fraudulent business that they come in to do what they need to do, you know?
Okay.
But I don't like the fact that she find out so fast. I want this scam to go on. Sure.
Sharon.
To find out what it is.
Yeah, but remember, Angelina says she knows her. So we need to find out who she is to Angelina. What is the history? And remember, Brody's also slept with her. So he's right, he doesn't know her, but he also knows her a bit more. So yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah.
Definitely. Yes. Yes, guys. So this is interesting. Okay, maybe tonight they'll show us more about this Sincerely. Who is she to Angelina? I'm dying to know. Aren't you guys dying to know who this person is? Maybe we should get our popcorn. And have a watch night to see what's happening. I hope they bring it early so I can come back on and we can just watch it together. My goodness. So Bethany that has been hurt. Okay, yes. And for what do you guys think about Angelina finding out before we get the nitty gritty? I thought they were gonna show us more. Sincerely, could be Shayla's or Zash's mother. Oh my goodness! So you think this? Dolly is saying, "Oh, that's a nice nugget there, Dolly. I like that." Dolly is saying, "Sincerely, could be Shayla's or Zash's mother."
Yeah, I heard something about that. We'll just have to see how they play it out,
Yeah.
the writers. Because I think when they get a good idea, it's like they don't know how to develop it to keep us so interested. Because sometimes, as we know, they drag out certain skits that it gets so long. You think, okay, I've had enough of this. But like with Angelina, that's something that we have actually been trying to ask, because this also indicates her backstory. So yeah, I'm kind of interested in this now.
Yeah, me too. I am really interested to see how that develop. I know that Zashu is filming, so maybe this week we'll get to see her. And then and Dolly says, unfortunately, the unprofessionalism is real. Definitely, it is. And they need, yeah, they need to remove her from the office because her behavior is not acceptable in that working environment. And Janet, thank you for that, Dolly. And Janet says, bring back Jesus is popping. Don't you see they have us back in our Bible, reading our Bible, except it's not on the skit as yet. So I get you, Janet. They need to bring back Jesus is popping for sure. And Gigi says, Shayla is the first one that needs a therapist, an exorcist for the that man, and then manipulating him. Gigi, I was going to do this skit when Anthony and Amber got back. You remember when she wearing that green top with the gold thing across there?
Oh yeah. When she left the door open, that one.
No, when she was outside and he told her about what Shayla did to him. I
Oh
was
yes.
going to do that for you guys today, but because I had to do that exam, I didn't get to do it. So if you guys want me to do a video that is gonna be only for members only, let me know which video you guys want me to do for members only, because I want to do something nice for you guys. All right. Or maybe if you guys want it to be for everybody, then that's fine. Just let me know which one you want me to review for you guys.
Okay.
And then Gigi says Shayla is the last one that needs therapist. Okay, we read that already. Gigi is laughing. That is hilarious, Gigi. I love that comment. Let me just give a round of applause.
That was a good one.
That was awesome. Well said, darling. Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys can just shoot me an email or put it on the page on the channel there for me. So G, and then Lydia says the like button needs hitting, you all. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you, Lydia. So how many likes do I have so far? Okay. What poll do you want me to put in? You have any question that you want me to put in for the chat?
Well, Sharon, you got 40 likes so far.
Okay, because and I can't even get a like to save my life. My goodness, guys.
No, you got 40 likes and 57 on Sharon.
So I guess that is enough to save me, right?
Yeah, Sharon, you got 40 likes and you got 57 in the chat.
Oh,
So
wow. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Let me know which skit. I think we're going to pull up one with I'm trying to see which other skit that we could review with you guys. So do you guys like the fact that Angelina find out before we know who the girl is? I thought they would give us more story so we, the audience, is ahead of it before Angelina. Did you like how the writer did that? Please put it in the chat for me. Because we know Alani says, watch when Dylan give Noel money to another woman.
Yeah.
And, yes, thank you, goddess. And Dolly says, sincerely, as the beef with Angelina. I wanted to hear more about that backstory before Angelina find out. But I do not know why them have to be. You notice? Angelina is so, up there as to Anthony, right? You see, she's here. And everybody else, our husband is down here and he's a businessman. Anthony like to do the difference. So I'm turning them now. And then I just want my girl Amber to be okay. So if Anthony wants to go with Denisha, that's fine with me too. If they have to let them part, let them part. If they're gonna bring them back next year, that's fine with me too. Whatever they want to do, but just do it tasteful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
So
he hasn't signed the papers. He's still
yeah,
wearing his
he needs to
wedding
sign
ring.
the
So
paper at this point.
he's
Right now,
Anthony.
guys. I am over Anthony's storyline. Honestly, I'm over Amber and Anthony's storyline. So right now, they need to just sign the paper. If they're saying God has a plan, so if God has a plan, they need to show us. And wish God did my title here on this. Is God sending Anthony a second message with the baby and Denisha and the child's their name? You know what I mean? So what I would like you know what I mean? They need to show us. They show us the nugget in the first one. He was repentant, he was asking forgiveness. But remember him get up and him call her, didn't get her, he throw the phone away, right? So what Anthony needed was to do is continue praying. And all those vile things he's saying about his wife, and then he goes to Shayla and he's playing games and you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you said, Sharon, he needs guidance. He
Yes,
cannot do this on his own. And Pastor Chris, even Amber's dad or Mama Brenda or someone else, because he can't manage this on his own, really, because he's so entrenched in his previous behavior that he will
yes.
easily go towards that rather than think, okay, what have I done wrong here? How am I going to try and rectify it with my wife? But he's rather just go down the easy route because obviously he's sexually frustrated. And to be
Yes.
honest, I think once he gets his release, then what's going to happen? What's next? You know what I mean? He's still going to be harping on Amber. So yeah, he needs help. He needs help. He needs
Definitely, he
guidance.
does need help, but at this time, I think he should. If the White House gonna do whatever they're doing, they should let Anthony sign the paper, find God, work on himself, and when he's a better person, hopefully him and Amber can come back together with a clean slate. Because the writers already destroyed this marriage. I know that
Oh
God
yeah.
can do many things and that can just bring them back together. You know what I mean? But at
Yeah.
the same time, what Anthony is doing, playing mind games with Shayla, she have a man and he's flexing, like you know what I mean? So I was happy that and Iman checked him. But Anthony needs to continue praying and do the right thing. How can God but he's connected to. Honestly, guys, I did not watch this skit. Is Charmaine and Anita, you guys telling me about this skit? I did not watch it. So this morning when I saw them, I did not. I have to be honest with you guys. And when I just glimpsed it, I said, you know something? If they're going to make them be apart, let them be apart. Just let her go. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but
Make she find her way with Dave. Yes, she's in the flesh. Eventually, come and live with me is two different things. You can sleep with him, do anything, right? The person is gonna be wonderful, but when you come and live with the person, is a total different ball game. You know what I mean? So that is gonna be Amber's cross to bear. She will need to know how to navigate herself. Maybe when she see the grass is greener on that side, then she can get back into her word, become strong again. You remember when she was
oh
walking up
yeah.
Anthony? Oh, you remember how short
Mm,
hair there was? I love
yeah.
that, by the way.
Yeah.
Her natural
Yeah.
hair. And she was looking radiant. She was looking nice. She was walking with power, with
Yeah.
confidence and thing, you know what I mean? And as soon as she take back that little ankle, by the way, Natasha, we love that name for it. By the time she take back little ankle, everything changes. She become the perfect wife again. And there is
Yeah.
no such thing.
No
So
such
yes,
thing.
I would rather, honestly, guys, I would rather if they have them separated permanently for now. Let them go the separate way, and we know that they're the money maker of Skitland. They can separate them temporary. Let them divorce and make them work on it. Amber work on herself, Anthony work on himself. Anthony find God by himself, Amber go back to God by herself. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Become a stronger person. If they're meant to be together, then they can remarry. And they become so now when they get back together, that way Anthony can well wane over her head. She can complain about Shayla again. They just come into the marriage a better and stronger person. You know what I mean? Oh, they were meant to be. Because Amber started it bad, Amber ended it bad, and Anthony started in the marriage bad, and he's looked like he's gonna end it bad too. So at this point, guys, I think they just separate. So if God has a plan for them to part, so be it. Even if it's for temporary, I think it would be nice for them to, that way they can work. You understand what I'm saying, guys? You guys agree with me? Because I'm just, we're picking up the nuggets and everything. And yes, I'm all done. I love Amber and Anthony together. I won't lie to you guys. I do love these two together. But honestly, Amber needs help. Anthony needs help. Anthony get the revelation from God, but he thinks that says when I pray that one time and I repent myself and I come to God and whatever, I saw this. It's powerful. I loved it. But Anthony needs to leave everything to God. You take it to him and just continue praying for her. That's all you need to do. But what he can do, she's not happy right now, and you're pushing her away from you. So what he needs to do, instead of him giving another woman your number, go back to God. Pray to God. And I understand the audience. Guys, my chat family, don't think I don't see what's happening. Don't think I'm not a woman. Don't think I don't understand. I don't have feelings. I do. I don't agree with what Amber is doing, and I don't agree with what Anthony is doing, especially him. He's supposed to be the head. And guys, I had a skit for you guys that I was going to show you when I just come on, and Charmaine didn't want me to show you guys because she's just over Anthony too. And that was when he got the report from the doctor with Shayla that when he get to see the baby, they came back at the apartment.
Oh yeah, I've seen that recently.
And she says, and he was panicking. And he says, oh my God, Amber's I can't keep this from Amber. And Shayla convinced him to keep the lie going.
And that's the thing.
And when she comes into the apartment, she said, oh, the doctor says, I am so big for that time. Maybe I should have asked him how far along I am. I had that one for you guys. But if you guys want, I can show you guys. I can do a review for that. If you want it for the members only or for everybody, I can do that. Just let me know if you guys want me to do that later. I will just do a very nice thing on that. So let me read some of these comments here. So Marian said, remember Wayne says, there will be grace, mercy, and favor in the journey ahead. Okay, thank you, Marianne. And Gigi says, Sharon, I understand and agree it will hurt, but we have to trust the process. Definitely, darling, we have to. Gigi and Suzette said, Gigi, me too. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. And Lydia says, at the pool, Mrs. Charmaine, enjoy yourself. And trust the process, Nancy says, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Charmaine. I'm supposed to be in the pool, but I am in the tub. Oh, that's so nice. I agree. Tina says, Sharon, I like that. Tina says, you're welcome, darling. I see it. Nancy says, sure do now. Yes. And then Margaret says, it wouldn't hurt for Han to encounter with his attorney before he enter into a new intimate relationship, since they are still living in the same house. And that is wonderful, Margaret. And Janet says, yes, I want to do it. I'm just reading some comments and then we'll get back into convo. Okay. 8 more likes, more. Thank you, chats, for the likes. Oh, Lydia, you're doing such a wonderful job. Do you want to be a moderator? And who don't want to be a moderator, let me know. Lydia is doing such an awesome job. And it's storming in Georgia. And Nancy says, weather is a bad. Oh, it's bad there. Okay. Be safe, my darling Nancy. And then Tina says, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. And Gigi says, hi, Margaret. Anthony doesn't seem to want to get advice from his lawyer. No. And then you're so right, Gigi. And Tina says, please subscribe to Sharon Rica Review. Thanks. And Janet says, Sharon, did you get the email of Amber? No, I never did. I don't think I get it, darling. I checked my email. I didn't see anything. Let me put my email back. Maybe when I write it properly in the chat. I will double check when I finish do this. Okay, baby girl? Because I checked my email and I never see it. Oh, that's a different email I was giving you guys.
Should I read some of the chat, Sharon?
Yeah. All right. So guys, I just put my email in the chat, right? And Lydia said, thanks for the offer to be a moderator. However, I'm not available daily. Just love your channel. Oh, thank you, Lydia. You're welcome, darling. Nice to know. You're doing a fantastic job. I am gearing up to cheer Denisha on. I think she can bring Anthony down a peg or two. Definitely, Shirley. I'm here for that too. That is why I says the writers need to stop to confuse the audience. Just give them, if they just need to just give her, let her go in peace. That's all I'm saying. Just let her go in peace.
I think the writers have definitely fumbled regarding the Daltons because they don't seem to know which direction. 1 minute we're saying they're not going to get a divorce, next minute they're going to get a divorce. It's just really, just be consistent, writers, because again, you're kind of losing the audience. We don't know what now. Like I said, Anthony was checked yesterday by Iman, and now today he's checking Denisha. Come on, what? It doesn't make any sense. None at all. And I don't know if they enjoy all of that, but I think some people are getting fed up of it. They just need to be consistent.
They do. And they drop the ball with the God as a plan too, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because if, when they said he prayed, I thought it was going to be all biblical things going to come forward, then it's confusion again. That's what they like to do with the Daltons. And you notice if Amber do something nice, then when we saw another skit, it's horrible something happened to Amber again. You know what I mean? And then now with Anthony says, they're saying God has a plan. He has an encounter with the Lord. And they just drop the ball there. So you cannot have encounter with God. And then you're just being you're playing games. You know what I mean? So I am just set her free at this point. Seriously, he needs to set her free. That's all I have to say for that.
We'll
so
have to just
there is
see,
something I wanted to show the audience.
Okay.
Comment, read anything you want to. You can read a comment or you can elaborate on what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can read a comment. I'll just find it any spot here. Gigi saying, Sharon, that's exactly what I want from to be okay, even though she's moving foul with, I think that's with Dave. It may hurt to see Anthony with somebody else. It may hurt her to see Anthony with somebody else. Whoa, this is wild, Shirley. Shirley, what's an interesting concept? Nancy says, I'm over the Daltons. Yeah, I think a lot of people are, Nancy. Sandra says, the storylines have no ending. And that's it, Sandra, because they start something and they never seem to conclude it. And that's the issue. Nancy said, Denisha's not easy. Yeah. Okay. And Lydia says, I don't fool with the Daltons, but I am Team Amber. Nancy said, it's going to take a long time sleep with, it's going to take it a long time to sleep with her. Nancy, you're talking about Anthony and Denisha. Is that what you're referring to? Okay. Marion West says, Anthony needs to pray from his heart, like Amber's dad said. Yeah, he does, but he's not. I don't know. I don't know, Chat and Sharon. He doesn't just seem to know what to do. He really doesn't. It's like, you know what? Does he have a split personality? I don't know, because he doesn't seem to know what to do. Okay. Era said, Suzette, remember Shayla told Diesel when he warning about what she was doing to Amber, she told him that she has been in the D game for a long time. Okay. Okay. Are you showing something, Sharon? Because it's not on. Okay, great.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, y'all got back okay from the college trip?
Yeah, we've been back all day. We got back early this morning.
Oh, that's good. Did y'all have a good time?
We did have a good time.
Did I show that one?
Where are you?
I'm not too sure. Oh, no, yes, you did, I think, with Dad. Yeah, you
me
did
and
show
Dad
that.
are hanging out right now and just visiting each other, but I'm at the hospital.
What?
I'm in the hospital right now, Larry.
What's wrong with your dad?
No, nothing's wrong with Dad. He's visiting me because I'm in the hospital.
Wait, why are you in the hospital?
Because I was admitted because I'm overwhelmed and I'm stressed, and the doctors are doing some tests to try and figure out what's going on with me and why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling.
You've been in the hospital all day and I'm just not hearing about it?
Well,
Your dad couldn't call me or nothing like that. Nobody could call me let me know you're in the hospital.
Well, I respectfully asked him to wait until I knew something, because there's no sense in worrying anybody else until we know something.
No sense in worrying anybody else.
Well, I mean, to worry, to get your, to get you worried or overwhelmed or anything else, because it doesn't do any good. So I just, I went to urgent care and they ran some tests and stuff and then told me that I needed to go to ER, and the ER said, yeah, we need to admit you. So I'm here. And
Bethany, that sounds something like way more than stress. Is there something you're not telling me?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they've run some tests and I'm waiting on some results, and we'll see what happens later.
You don't think they're going to let something seriously wrong with Bethany because she's going to be in that movie or series?
Maybe.
In real life?
Maybe. We just, again, we're always at the mercy. Oh, my word. Maybe. We're at the mercy of the writers. They just do whatever they want. Just wanted to read this message from Charmaine. She said, Anthony said he is not signing the papers over his unalive body. Laugh, 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 laugh loud. Yeah, we know. Ant's not going to sign them papers. He's still going to play games. But Bethany, I don't know with her. Well, obviously, we have to admit, if we're watching the skit, she's actually in hospital. So there may be something wrong. I would imagine Larry will go down and find out because he's still her husband. So, yeah, that's interesting because Larry's thinking of divorcing her. So we'll see how things panned out.
Yeah, let's see what happened with them. Hopefully they will change Bethany. And that was nice. That they have the second part to the one that we watched before with her telling him what is going on with her. And Lydia says, hi, chat. Let's go to 50 likes. Hit the like button. Thanks. Thank you, Lydia. Guys, Lydia is doing such an awesome job. Give her an award there. I clapped you out there. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. And let's see, just get our chat family involved in here. Marian, I said that in the post before. Amber told me that Shayla always kept a sneaky link for everybody. Definitely, she does, Gigi. She definitely does. And Dolly says, good energy, and positive vibes will keep the chat moving along. Definitely, Dolly.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, nice one.
Just love my chat family, I tell you.
Nice one.
Yeah, that is really nice, God, Dolly. I appreciate that. Thank you, baby girl. And Nancy says Angelina is smart. She is very smart. That is why I think she changed that DNA test. We all think she did.
We all know she's done it, but it's just for Wayne to sort it out. Come on now.
I wonder when because they give us the nugget, but I'm wondering how long they're going to make us wait. For Amber and Anthony marriage to work, I think it would be nice, but if they're not going to change it, then they should just let them divorce, work on themselves, and then if they're meant to be together, I would love to see him start dating Amber again. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that would be amazing.
Divorce, and then he engage her and whatever, if that's how they're gonna do it. So
but Sharon, do you think this is hypothetical? Do you think if they do bring them back or end it and then bring them back, do you think he'll do a prenup or he'll leave the prenup out again?
Maybe he'll do a prenup this time.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he will. Like how him so in love with his money, but maybe he won't know if he loves her. Maybe he won't. But we never know with Anthony. He's money is the root of all evil at the end of the day. So we'll see. Anthony needs to sustain a changed person for us to like him. For the audience to understand. So I do get what the audience is saying about Anthony. And Charmaine, I think you read that already. Says Anthony and Denisha skits are for clicks because the one where they met at the 842K. So I am sure it will get to 1 million the first in the week.
Who was that?
So it is where they met is at. Okay, so Charmaine says that the skit right now for Denanisha-Anthony is at 842K. So I'm
Oh.
sure it will get to 1 million the first in a week. Wow.
So
So
that's
maybe if Denisha does good, maybe they're gonna keep Anthony with her then, it looks like.
Yep.
So let's see. And Dolly says, I'm neutral about what direction the Daltons marriage should go. Thank you, Dolly. But to all they Dolly, thank you for that. That is well said there. So I'm a reviewer, right? And we are all a reviewer here because although you guys are not on here, you're saying your comment and I'm reading your comments. So we all are viewers, you know what I mean? And they destroyed that marriage so bad till I think they need a fresh start. You know what I mean? I know that through God all things are possible and they can come back. So we don't know if they're gonna sever it, but I think for them to really for God's plan, maybe God's plan is for them to part ways.
Maybe
You know what I mean? Maybe that's it. And he needs
part ways and do their own life. I don't see. I think where my issue is, if they part ways, what was the need for them to get back together? That's what I'm not too sure about.
Okay.
You know, if they part ways, we'll let them have their own lives, really. Because I'm not saying, you know, there's still issues, but I don't know. I think parting ways to me is like, yeah, I know I've heard people get married, divorced, and then remarry, but I don't know. I don't know.
But if they're gonna keep them together, just let Anthony do the thing that he needs to do. You said he met God. That's why a lot of the audience they don't believe him because he flip flop. And even me now, after I wonder till I have to put this out, says, is God sending Anthony a second message? You know what I mean? For you guys to, you know, because they have us all over the place. We get a nugget here and there, and we have to stick the nugget there, and we have to wait. You know what I mean? They're pulling it. If they're going to lead with that, let Anthony continue praying. Just show in praying. Yes, we know that he's gonna slide. We know that he needs guidance, but maybe Ben will get him to go to church, and maybe he'll get back into the right frame of mind to hearing God's voice again, and then he can do the right thing. We're not the writers, but hopefully we will see something. You know what I mean? So if they're gonna make them part ways, so be it. If they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think so this point where Anthony is now, it looks like they're testing the waters whether they should bring Denisha into the issue there. So what if he's not tempted by her and he tries to seek God even further? That might make people have an understanding.
Yes.
Right. So it's the writing. The writing is not consistent. If you're gonna make him be reasonably good, let him be reasonably good. But one minute you make him, it's too much back and forth now. Same with Amber. She needs to end that relationship with Dave, right? Now those are the nuggets. If we see those things happen, we think, okay, there might be something happening here, and get them to do their proper spiritual and professional counseling, because they've got so much issues going on, and then they can restart if that's the need. Or if not, let them divorce and let them get on with their lives, because I think people are fed up of the back and forth.
Exactly. And then Gigi says, darling, I want the Dalton marriage to work, but they have to do a complete overhaul for Anthony character, and my Amber needs counseling. They both need counseling. Thank you for that, Gigi. Well said there.
Yeah.
And Angela says, Gigi, Bethany could stage another podcast episode at the hospital while her doctor is examining her. I'm dying to see what's happening with that, but I think I will cover their story too. And Angela C says, Dave's character is wolf predator wearing angel wings. Amber is being used for intimacy. God didn't approve it. Yeah, but you know the problem is, he said he's a praying man. And you notice every time he and her have sex, he goes out in the backyard where scenery is, you know, good vibe energy is outside. And you can see that he's wrestling with his conscience, because he's praying, because he knows what he's doing is wrong. And if he is man enough and he respect Amber enough and he says God sent her to him, he should say, let's you go home and work out things, take care of the husband. And then if it should be, then when your divorce is final, then we can take up back where we left off. I would respect him better if he did that.
You're right. You see, like when Anthony had that panic attack and Dave told her, yeah, look after your husband. That is where they should have ended it there. Say, right, you stay with Anthony and then try and rebuild the relationship. But it's just, it's a lot now.
It's a lot. It is definitely a lot.
And it's not making any sense, to be honest. Sharon.
And Errol says, Sharon and Annette, thank you, Annette, well said there. Sharon and Annette, everything about the skit is too fake. My friends had a child for my husband. I did I don't understand
I don't understand that bit. Era, maybe you can rewrite that for us again, please.
Yeah, thank you, baby girl. Redo that for me, please. Dee is a player, definitely. And Momo has been loyal to Dee, and he values that, yes. But she is not a professional person to be working in that place because she's too unprofessional. Every time she sees somebody more sexy or beautiful comes in, they want Dee. They're coming there for work, so she needs to be held accountable for her behavior at the end of the day. And we need to see respect. I want to see girl power on this. It would be nice if we see that, you know what I mean? So let's see what we do with the podcast. And I'm dying to see what are you guys looking forward for Candice decoration?
Oh my
you guys think the decoration is gonna be a disaster before that?
That's a good question to ask, Sharon. Is the podcast decoration going to be a disaster? Oh my word!
Yeah, hold on. Let me just ask the computer to do that for me. Do you think the decoration for the podcast is going to be a disaster? All right, so we just pull that for you guys. It's easier for me to ask this AI person to do that for me. And just put it in the chat, then I always have to type away. All right, so see if I'm dying to see what is happening with that, guys, because I'm wondering if Candice take up more than she can chew for real, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of interesting skit I find so far. And did you guys see the skit? Tomorrow morning at 7, I'm going to walk. Okay, I'll definitely, if it's not raining. If it's not raining, I will do my morning walk tomorrow at 7. Okay, guys? And then Nancy says, I don't think Shayla is Angelina's daughter. You don't think Shayla? No, but she loves Shayla. She doesn't treat Zachary well. So I would think Zachary is not her daughter because she loves Shayla. She treats it's night and day how she treats those two girls.
Yeah, definitely. Shayla, that's her love. But I can if Zachary isn't, then I can understand. But Shayla is her world.
But great point though, Nancy. Great point. But to how I see it, I like that idea. But to how I see it, Nancy, is like Angelina loves shower Shayla with love. But when it comes on to Zachary, I don't appreciate how she treats Zachary, guys. Because your daughter comes to you and say, Mama, I want to buy a house and whatever. You have bedrooms up there. It's not like that she only have one bedroom in the house. There's more than one bedroom up there. So in God's name, she's gonna let her daughter go live with the mistress. Make that make sense. And she always take up for Shayla. She never. So to me, she birthed Shayla, but she did not birth Zachary, and the father doesn't know it. Has to be something like that. That's my take. But maybe Nancy is right. So let me just give Nancy a round of applause from now. Great idea, Nancy. Yeah, thank you, darling, for that. And let me go here. And then Lydia says, I think sincerely, is Shayla a real mom? But why does Angelina loves her so? That's what I don't understand. And treat her own daughter like dirt? Like I should say garbage. No mother treat her daughter like that. Right, Annette?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you shouldn't treat your daughter like that. You've got two daughters. Don't ever show favoritism. But we all see that she prefers Shayla to Zachary. So there may
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so please respect each other opinion and remember skip are just for entertainment only. Definitely, lady darling. And then Tyrene says he can send Momo back to the car wash. Yes, he can do that. I like that comment, Tyrene. That is awesome. That's what we should do with Momo. Yeah, she can take that attitude, but even at the car wash, you still need respectful people wherever you're doing business. Or they need to train her something. She need training because she doesn't have no customer service, manners, etiquette, nothing. She doesn't. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. And Suzette says, Tina, I agree. The sincerely may be her mother. Her anger is against Angelina. Yes. And what, guys, what do you think? What if sincerely is Angelina's sister, ex-trained sister that Broady doesn't know? And Broady slept with the sister. Wow. That would be
More entanglements. Oh my gosh.
more entanglement.
Oh dear.
Definitely more entanglement, guys. And then Gigi says Angelina is a scammer. Her and Patty was pulling off scam in Florida. That's why she can call it out when she sees someone else trying to run one.
Yeah, excellent point.
Okay, let me just give this a star. Thank you, my darling. I like this. I'll take it.
Anyway, Sharon.
Yes, darling.
I'm gonna head out now because it's
Yeah,
after
all right.
12
Thank you,
o'clock.
baby
All right.
girl.
Thanks
I'm just reading
everybody.
my
See you
chat.
soon. All right, take care. Bye. Bye.
Okay, have a
Everyone.
good night. And what time is it now? 1 o'clock at night?
12 o'clock, just 1 minute past 12. So it's
Okay,
just
go
gone
to
into the
bed.
morning. All right, take care,
All right.
everybody.
Thank
Love
you,
you, chat.
guys. I'm
See you soon.
almost finished. I'm
Bye.
just reading my comments here with my chat family. Yeah, I don't want them to feel left out. Um, too much out in the. Let me just come down here. Oh, there's a lot of things what you guys are saying. Charmaine is saying, Angela Steve saying, Goddess London, that's true. Okay, what is Goddess saying? Let's see. Angela, the way they're carrying on, no one will be home. Who is? Okay. And okay, let me come up here. Angela says, Pastor Crystal congregation last year, the Dalton is my favorite couple. Pastor Chris needs to check on Anthony ASAP. He does. He does for real, Angela. And Sandra Smith says, once he had the panic attack, you could think he would change. Definitely. You know what, Sandra? You're absolutely right. I wish it was a heart attack. Seriously. I think he would have learned his lesson. Panic attack, you know? I wish he had a heart attack. Am I terrible to say that? And Antoinette says, Keisha said on her page that today they're filming at the restaurant. Oh, that's awesome. And then Suzette says, Amber Ty says, just follow the process. It doesn't look like God is there, but he is. Yes, I know he is. And we get this pun that because they keep on throwing in, try to distract the audience and they're confusing, you know what I mean? And we just have to call what we see, right? So thank you for that, darling. That is awesome. Well said, dear, my darling. Well said. You guys are so awesome. You guys give so much nice stuff in here. And then Era says, Sharon Anthony is not signing his 50 to Amber. I'm already disappointed Amber sleeping with Dave. Yes, thank you, Era. We are aware of that. And is it 50? Is it 50 yet? Yes. And then Goddess says, Angelina, Angela, the way they're carrying on, no one will be home. Yes. And Gigi says, I, Angela, I agree. Pastor Chris need to come with a big bottle of anointment for the Daltons. Definitely. They need prayer ASAP. And I don't understand how come he as Pastor Chris and Speeder to remarry them to do borrow renewals and he can't call him for guidance, spiritual guidance. They might drop the ball there upon this skit. They need to bring back Pastor Chris. Maybe he's busy. So hopefully we will see him soon on this skit, hopefully, you know. And then Dolly says, please please check to see if you hit the like button. Coming in, and thanks again. Thank you, Dolly. And then Angela said to Goddess, that's true. Definitely, guys. Agree, Sharon. Thank you, Tina. And Gigi is laughing. And then, okay, you'll be typing in the pool, Charmaine. I'm at the pool and my phone. Hello, Ella. Hope your phone don't fall in the water, drop in the water. Okay, that's so awesome, Charmaine. When I was in Jamaica years ago, right, guys, the hotel staff, I was at the beach and they come and bring me, tell me about, says me need to go to aqua fitness. Every darn day they come for me for aqua fitness. But I loved it, yes. And the nicest thing when you're at the pool, you just keep on refilling your glass at the resort, yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, darling. And Nancy says, I agree, Sharon. And I, Suzette. Amber actually says that the Dalton heart just leave. You know what? Maybe they will find themselves back together. We'll see. We'll trust the process. That's what we're going to do, trust the process. And we just got speak on what we see. But if we see nonsense, we speak on that too, because today was nonsense. Yes, I agree. And Nancy says, thank you, guys. Remember, Wayne says, there will be grace, mercy, and favor in their journey ahead. Yes, they did, Marian. He sure did. So hopefully we will see a change, right? Okay, so I'm gonna just come down here. And somebody is laughing. My pleasure. You're welcome, Lydia says. And I'm natural. I'm not neutral about what direction. Yes, I think I read that already. Okay, come back down. And what Charmaine is saying, they're going to have both Amber and Anthony sneaking around. Do you guys believe that? Do you guys think that Amber and Anthony going to be sneaking around? Anthony need to go to God. No more sneaking around, Sharon. That was nice said. Yes, that's what I said at the party. Yeah, that's so nice. We just come down here. Charmaine is at it. I wonder if her phone don't fall in that water. For the Danton, the part was they will have to come up with what? Two separation Dalton storyline. That makes sense too. Agree. Sharon Tina is saying, guys, I can't believe somebody all the way up and I'm coming down. I'm coming down. I don't think sincerely is Shayla mother. I think it's about a man that Shayla was involved with. Oh, let me just pin that here for Charmaine. All right, that's a good idea there, Charmaine. Oh, One Journey is in the house. Hello, One Journey. Hi, baby girl. I didn't know that One Journey was here because I was far up and I'm coming down. Okay. So Eros says, Amber says in her live video that Anthony is an amazing person that she loved working with in the skit again. Amber always said that she loved to work with Kiki. Oh, that is so nice. I love Kiki too. Did you guys see Kiki stuff? When she put says she don't forgive her that her dad is a horrible father. I love that. I screen record it. I need to do a short on that for sure. And Dolly says, Bethany, a trip without she's on a trip without luggage. You guys always say some stuff to let me laugh. Thank you, guys. Laughter is very good. And One Journey, I love your show today. It was so nice. One Journey, I put in the chat and I had to delete it. I says One Journey need to get her license, but then he explained to us says you have to eat those things to get the points. So that was really nice. And I love that car, by the way. Awesome job there, One Journey. I'm so proud of you. I wish I could do what you did. And I love what you did today. Beautiful. Well done. Well done, One Journey. And Lydia says here, well, Charmaine, that makes more sense as to why Angelina is calling Shayla. Yeah, it does. And Bethany wants sympathy. I, Angela C. Well, guys, I love you guys. I think I keep you guys long enough. I think you guys having barbecue with the family. Please like, share, enjoy the rest of your Memorial Week. A lot of you guys going to go back to work tomorrow. And just be safe, all right? And I'll see you here tomorrow, maybe at 9:30. And let me know what skit you guys want me to cover too, all right? So enjoy, and I'll be out for now. So thanks again, everybody. I do appreciate you. Love you. Bye for now, my chat family. Have a wonderful, wonderful Memorial weekend.